Zoe, do you care if we do 9.2 or if we do arena? You don't care, do you? No. Give us a straight, you motherfucker! Hey, what's up? How's it going? Good evening. Why'd you go? You I liked where you were. You were. Yeah, come back. No, yeah. Now you're smelling where the cod schmacko is. What's going on tonight, party people? How do you do? I forgot to put the chat over there. Zoe, who do we got in here? Zoe the dog. First being Hal Canute. Oh, what up, Juan? How goes it? Meet video gamer man bald pixie. Hello. How do you do? Dunk. Oh my god, Dunk. Wow, dude. You know what? I'm just not gonna. I'm not gonna talk about it. So just Dunk. We'll let it slide, but I mean, okay. Anyways, Zoe, how do you do? Give me that paw. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sit. Sit. You're too close. Yes, thank you. That's a good paw. I appreciate it. Give me the other paw. Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, there you go. That was more respectable. You still slobbered. And then you got other finger. Ah, gross. What? Why? I just showered. He's like soap taste. Did I not get the? Just like, shut up and give me the damn treats. All right. Tonight's stream brought to you by Icelandic Couch Macros. Yes. Hang on. Zoe Doggo. Oh, this one's coming apart a little bit. So it doesn't look as high quality as their. Ah, chat. Let me get it out of there. There you go. I do somehow like. I mean, she's obviously doing that directly in front of me, and it's cute. But somehow it's cuter on camera when she's like jumping for the treat like that. The perspective of like a shark coming out of the water or something. How's it going though, guys? What's up? How are you doing? I'm rinsing off my hand from dog slobber. Oh, what is going on? How many 9.2 streams have you seen today? Is this literally the only non 9.2 stream that you said? It's not actually, because I saw Lord Shadow was doing incursions and dropped a like over there. But yeah, how do you guys do? Lefty Knox was called a blurred in my chat today. I feel some type of way. That's fine, Lefty, but just so we're clear, it's spelled B-L-E-R-D because it stands. I hate to have to white explain this to you, but it's a combination of the term black and nerd, which is not spelled N-U-R-D. It's spelled M-E-R-D. So it's B-L-E-R, not B-L-U-R-D. How are you doing, buddy? What's going on? I can't imagine who would say that to you. Can't even imagine. Man Bald, what are you doing? Why are you doing it? Obidon, hello. How's like it's going? Feels like there should be a synth track playing. So I always just change that. They just have like some basic different ones. Honestly, the opening screen there is I do get what you mean. Like that, I feel like it goes with the cyberpunk much more. But it's mostly just so that I can, when I'm going back and looking at stuff to edit, I change it every month so that I can just differentiate between the months. So it just makes it easier for me. What I probably need is you know, to like have a custom intro screen and White Mummy to do that or something like that. But that'd be, yeah. I had no clue what that was. Wait, are you serious? You've never been called a blurred before? Are you messing with me? I can't tell if you're messing with me or not. Yes. You're a black nerd. You're blurred. You're like, and so I was like, that's a compliment. Like, that was a complimentary part. Like, what are you upset about? I thought the alien effing part would be the part you'd be upset about. Anyways, I need to do arena 2. Yeah. Hello. What did Dunk do? He just 1, 2 stream elements. Bob beat him. 3, 4, 5, 6 different people beat him. I mean, like, pretty sloppy work for Dunk. I mean, ugh. Almost could lead to a third, you know, message from Dunk that wasn't just first. He's said about three other things ever. So yeah. Oh, it's a Beamer. How are you doing, by the way? Seattle Supersonics are the #1 seed in the West. I'm sorry, what? Too many Vega Lefty lags. That's what I was like, yeah, dude. Like I was watching Lefty earlier, obviously talking to Lefty. But I did want to get on earlier and do this arena and finish this up and then maybe do some 9.2. But after the concert last night, and then I went and got a massage today, and I had to take my dad to. So my dad, for his tooth that he broke, well, they found out, yeah, that he got a call this morning and so he had another appointment to go to. So he's going to have it removed. And so I got another appointment to take him to in the morning and back from. And I'm just like, we'll just do arena and that's fine. Because I do want to make sure and get to Throwback Thursday tomorrow and do Star Wars. Lefty, are you doing? Oh, no, it's not. Fortnite Friday. That's right. Okay. Nemus Gonzalez, a member for 21 months. God damn, Nemus, that's a long time. Thank you very much for the support. Abdo, your thumbnail is cool. When did you paint yourself green? Get it? Yeah, because head is already that big and bald. Yeah, thanks. That's great. Yeah. Hey, did y'all remember Abdo has no hair? What is all this? What is all this? Looks like hair to me. Feels like hair to me. I don't know why. I don't know why I have to shave my damn head every couple of days, or at least, every couple of weeks, because I'm lazy about it. If I don't have hair up there, okay? If I had no hair, I'd be better off, and it'd be much, much easier. I told my friends, because I was quite pleased with myself last night. I was very stupid, but I went to the bathroom at the concert, and they were like, there was a bald guy to the left of me and a bald guy to the right of me, and there were only 4 hand washing, sinks, hand washing. There were 4 sinks, and so there were 3 of us in a row who were bald, and one guy with like a bunch of hair at the end, and I was like, hey, haired guy, what are you doing messing up the rotation? He's like, oh. And like a couple of people came behind me who were like, that's good. Took me a minute to get it, but that's good. That's like, I just thought that it was very, like we were all in a row and everything, and it was good. So anyways, great concert though. We had a fantastic time, or I did at least. So I hope my friends did as well too. That's how they spelled it. Maybe they meant turd instead of nerd. Beamer, it was me. It's Lefty just yeah. Anyways, I do feel like I could use something a little stronger than this hydration drink that I'm drinking, but yeah, well, I think I will have like a drink here in a minute after I get some more of this in me. Have a little hair of the dog, so to speak. The Zoe dog is doing fine, of course. Hair you bought from a Seahawk. What the hell is that? It's a Seahawk. And that beard looks like if Donnie from the Wild Thornberries had a beard. I don't know what the hell. Wild. I think I know what you're talking about. I don't think that's properly spelled either, but that's okay, because I can't really correct you on that because I'm not 100% sure. So Jokers to the left, me clowns to the right. I know, and I was just like, what the hell, man? No, it was a fun concert. If you ever get a chance to see that band, I would highly recommend it. I did record some stuff. It kind of turned out like the music I think came through fine, but it just fuzzier. Like I didn't realize my camera was fuzzy because I'm not paying attention. Had a few drinks and I ate an edible, and I'm sitting there just kind of dancing and having a good time, or slightly rhythmically swaying and whatnot. And so I need to go back and look at it, because when I got home last night and was thinking about posting like a little short or something, I was just like, yeah, I'm kind of tipsy. Nope, I'm from Michigan. I don't spell very good. But you drink beers and you sit around with your buds, and I guess maybe that's a little more Wisconsin, but no, I mean, everybody does that. But there's some comedian I've been seeing lately that has a bunch of Midwestern kind of content that's pretty good. But yeah. Anyways, all right. So we are back to day 3 of these stupid frigging arenas and not having the sigil. I was thinking I'd do all week to get all the milestones and see how long that takes. But really all you gotta do is double that, right? So like I don't have to I could just get the sigil tomorrow. And then so I could do half the week without and half the week with sigil. And basically that should be about the same amount of time. So I think that's what we'll do, just so I can move on with my life and not be doing arena forever. Although I do want to keep doing arena. I did, if anyone's paying attention, I did shoot up there to 49k units because I did open my battle chips that I had. I had about not quite 1.4 million, and I got about 7k units from that. So yeah, right around 7k. And then I was thinking about I finished off Thronebreaker because I was thinking of getting the offer, the 1,000 unit offer, and that's part of why I wanted to see, because so we saw the offer from 9.2, which is the it's the 3 to 4 gem, but it's not generic, it's like a random one, and then a Titan. And I still don't think that's a very good value for most people, but I am sitting on a bunch of units. The main thing is I want to make sure I have all the units I need for the Heart of Fire sale, the Fart of Tyre sale, and but then there's also like spring cleaning, and I might spend a little bit of money on that depending on what that is, and that's next week. So I think I probably will not get to Lotan until next week. I'll probably do 9.2 up until we see the sales, and then decide on what I want to do going forward. Because I also hate leaving myself with like 0 units, but that's a lot of spending going forward. What's the top milestone? This one is like 4 million. Are we even gonna be able to get there? Where are we at? We're at 2, 3. It's 4.4. Gosh dang, this one just feels like such a slog. Somehow I think it's especially just because like it's 14 per rather than 15. Even the small change, it's like 13 earlier, isn't it? Even whatever like the smaller differences feels worse somehow. Like that's one of those things that I feel like, similarly to damage numbers in MCOC, like my brain just like seeing a big damage number and seeing anything smaller when like the other arena gives 15 units. Why are you doing the one that gives you 14? Like it's stupid, but that's kind of how it feels. So anyways, all right, let's get to it as I yap and say hello and we hang out. And I hit the wrong thing. So cool. How are you guys? Is anybody jumped into 9.2 and all done already? I'm sure there's a bunch of people in my alliance who are on it. Doggone it. All right, let's start the stopwatch. There we go. And I will add all these times together. Anyone who hasn't been here, I'm just trying to get all of them, all the milestones without having the sigil, and do it one time through with sigil, compare the difference in time. That way we can just have those 2 data points and I can put out like a video and let people know, I guess. Kind of like a, is it worth it kind of sigil if you're arena grinding, that kind of thing. Just time-wise to see how much time it saves. And also just because I just really didn't want to do Battlegrounds, but I want to be doing something productive. But I really hate this Battlegrounds meta. So we're in 2 streams of this, and I will add those times together with this stopwatch. I'm doing it like what would be kind of a realistic way of doing it, in that I'm not just like purely laser focused and doing it without any interruptions or anything else. Because like realistically, if you're doing this, you're probably watching a stream, you maybe type every once in a while, or you're gonna watch a show, and maybe you gotta grab the remote and change the channel or do whatever it is. So there'll be little things like little pauses where I'm taking a drink or whatnot. If there's any kind of a bigger pause, like pouring another drink or anything, then I will stop the timer. But other than that, we're just gonna go. Oh, or dog pauses. Zoe, no. How was your schmacko? You took a while with it. Did you enjoy? Does your breath suck? You already had your GREENIE today, so you're not getting another one. Regardless of if you're snuffling your nose over there and looking cute, it ain't happening. Just so you know. Just so you know. That is what she's doing, by the way. She's snuffling. Hey, what's up? How you doing? You a good dog. Settle down now, please. Yeah, settle down. Oh, no. Chat, I got a rank 3 someone, Photon or Ham, both unduped. Both unduped, go with Ham, I'd say. Personally. Nope, don't do that. Settle down. See? This is what I mean. So this is what I mean. We already have a distraction. What? What? No. I don't need that. No, that is way too loud. Can you settle down, please? Yeah, I think settling down is the thing you should do. Not backing your butt into my chair and not bothering me for more treats. You already had a GREENIE today. There's a possibility of double streaming tomorrow. We'll see what happens. You need to chill the F out, I believe. You want to do Dasequin? Wow. Yeah, Dasequin? Oh my, she's pushing my chair. You're just pushing me out of the frame. Which then Pixie will be like, about time. Yeah, well, you want the Dasequin, huh? Okay, fine. You can do Dasequin too. Gotta remember to get more Dasequin at Costco too, I believe. Tonight's stream brought to you by Dasequin Soft Shoes. They're delicious, according to Zoe Dogs. Yes, you can see the Zoe Dog's face over here by the bag. Would you sit? Sit. Thank you. You must catch them. You are literally drooling. Gross. Good catch, though. Good girl. What a good catch. You ready? Number 2. Good catch, Zoe. Good girl. Oh, well done. What a good dog. What a good dog. Always 2 there must be. Never more, never less. Never more, never less. All right, that's it. You're all done. All done with the treats. Good girl. Time to settle down. You should clean up your drool, too. It's gross. Excuse me. You're in the way. Thank you. Okay, settle down. Yeah, good dog. Good dog. Settle your butt down. Bark at him, Zoe. No. How much is the bundle? Beamer, it is $15K for a 3 to 4 random crystal gem thingy, and then the whatchamacallit, the Titan Nexus. So did you buy Thronebreaker crystals? No. Or standard? Yeah, I did 10 of the, or no, I did like 20. I did like 27 of them or something, I think. Yeah. And that came out to being like 6,700 units, I think. And then finished off the rest with the uncollected ones or something. I forget. I already made a video like opening a bunch of battle chips back in the day, so figured that one didn't need to be its own video this time around or anything. Did you find the Realm of Legends hard? Nope, definitely not. We'll be down. I mean, back in the day, yeah, video gamer. Back in the day, definitely. But it was content that was, you know, 9 years ago at this point for me. Hold up, you got some K units from 1.4 million? Yes. I got 2.2 from opening 1.5. Man, did I get shafted? I don't know. I might have just gotten super lucky. I thought it was around like 1,800 was the number I always remember Brian saying for like 1 million, I thought. But yeah, so I'm not sure. But they were good, you know, I'll take it. Because I think I got like 6,700 and then from the Thronebreaker ones or something, and then I got like 300 from the remainder, whatever it was. So I opened like 1,350 or 1.35 million worth of those, and then I forget. Maybe I should have made a video. I don't know. Maybe I should have, but it just didn't seem like it was super duper important to me. Conquest, hello, how's it going? Sup, Mr. Later doing abdo. What? Later, what? Huh? Done 2 pass of 9.21. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I think I'll probably do 9.21 whole way, 9.22, see if I can get through that in one stream. Same thing for 3 and 4, and then for 5 and 6. I'll probably do like 3 streams. Probably. We'll see. We will see. What's up, Easily Mistaken? What's up, Samael? Arun, hello. Thumbnail and you hating the BG node. What a combo. I mean, yeah, it's true. It's a true story. Is there any bundle with T7B? I only need 11K to form my 3rd one. No. I'm sure there'll be some offers, Beamer, though, coming up soon. But no, there's nothing at the moment that has T7B, I believe. Unless like a daily one does or something that I'm not aware of. Zoe drinking lots of water to make or to go with her treats. I need to keep drinking water too. I need to rehydrate. Emperor Abdotine and Dog Vader. Yes, that sounds correct. Only ever 2 there are. Except for in every other era besides the Rule of 2 era. Literally all the rest of Star Wars history, except for that tiny little bit of the end of that part. But yes, yeah. Facecam is fine, but the game is lagging. Yeah, I think that's just the game. I don't know what's going on though. Like my game is lagging, so that's just MCOC. Apparently, my phone is getting hot again too. We were talking about that in our Alliance chat. Like some other people mentioning their phones were getting hot as well, and I do not know what's up with it, but it's not great for sure. My SIG 110 Photon to rank 4, Unduped Onslaught to rank 4, whichever. Didn't we already ask this question, Manbald? I believe I answered this yesterday, or the day before, I guess, since I didn't stream yesterday, saying go with who you enjoy playing more. Because they're both good champions and both worthy of being rank 4, so just do who you enjoy playing. I take the laggiest gameplay over the face cam. Wow. This is why you and Pixie are besties, I guess, huh? Alright. Alright. Hurtful people. Hurtful people. Is it just me? No, it's not just you. It's lagging, so. It's not just you. It's just the game. Unfortunately. Done 2 paths, Zola and Fantman for Tech Path in 2.1, Sinister solo on Toad Boss. Use Sinister and Onslaught for Mutant Path in 2.2, and Sinister again for Cassie Boss. Sinister for the Cassie Boss, huh? Okay, I haven't heard him saying that yet. No, yeah, this is just in-game lagging. I don't know why. I could, like... I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with my Wi-Fi. There could be... something there, like, slowing down, but I don't know. But it's definitely on my phone too. My phone and the stream are obviously both connected to Wi-Fi. But like, yeah, if the stream itself is fine, I don't think there should be any problems, but. Manbald signing up for a membership. Let's friggin' go, Manbald. Thank you very, very much for the support. Quah! You take that. You should be the big shot technically, but for some reason it treats signups differently than it treats gifted and that kind of stuff. I'm not sure why, but dude, thank you very much. Welcome into the Intoxicated Gamers Lounge. Thank you for the support. Please do enjoy your green name and your red solo cup. I'm sure you've been in here before, but maybe it's been a little while, so welcome back. We love to have you. We love to have you. There will be some exclusive members only content in 2025. Definitely at some point during the year there will be exclusive only Zoe's content, which I mean is just dog content, which saying it that way that's not how you know what I mean. Only pause. That's what it is. Something. No? It doesn't sound good either. I don't know, but thank you either way. Appreciate it. Got some crazy videos of Jubilee obliterating 9.2 nodes. Nodes specifically designed to pump up mutant champions. Wow, that's impressive, Kevin. No, I saw you dropping something in the Discord. I'm glad you're enjoying your champion and having fun with them. Only pause sounds illegal. Yeah, it doesn't sound right. There's something not right there. 36th. Hello, that might be accurate. What's up, 12? How you doing? Damn, that's quick. I thought it'd be 2026. We will have more members only content before GTA 6. we got Katy Perry in space before GTA 6. Those memes will be fantastic until GTA 6 actually comes out. Okay, cool. I have never liked this guy. Just trying to do an arena match, man. Just trying to do an arena match. Why are you making me pay so much attention? Stupid ass. Spidey. Zoe fans. All right, I like it either way. It doesn't really... I'm just making a joke about, you know, exclusive Zoe content, but it doesn't sound right no matter what way we say it. Like, no matter how we say it, it doesn't sound right. Oh, well, that's okay. The joke was made already. What was I gonna do? Check on this. Sure, that seems great. That, God. I think it's just the game. I don't know what's going on, but it is frustrating. Yeah. Yeah, my uptime is saying currently, or my speed up is currently saying like 122 megs. Like, I don't think it's my system at all. Like, this is oh, you can't quite see the top part there, but but it's like 125 up and 288 down. I'm like, I don't really think that that's the issue. So it's got to be just on the MCOC side of things or something, but who knows? Technology can't even explain it. I don't even know what's going on, you know? Like, it's so complicated. What's up, Messiah? How are you doing? Boo, Shaggy, this all, I'm sick, night mofo. Okay, sorry you're not feeling good, dude. Sorry you're not feeling good. He was too sick to even put a hashtag, but still came by to boo. I appreciate it. Hopefully you dropped a like while you booed. But so feel better soon, man. Feel better soon. I'm hoping I caught nothing from being around people last night. It's scary out there though, you know? Being around people, it's like, woof, I don't know. Not used to it. Don't love it. Don't love it. I stay longer in the toilet than Katie was in space. Yeah, but she was still in space. And while you've both been on the toilet, or in the bathroom rather, or in a restroom, or whatever you like to call it, she's been in space and we haven't, so, you know. That's definitely saying something. Something. What up, Ghost Dog? What's up, White Boy Abdo? Wow. Wow, just coming in aggressively, huh, Ghost Dog? Ghost Dog, do you know what a blurred is? Because apparently Lefty said he doesn't know what a blurred is. And he got all in his feelings when I called him one. Like, shit, I thought it was a compliment. Because nerd's a compliment. And there's nothing wrong with being black, so... I don't know. Seemed complimentary to me. Well, who knows, though? Black nerd. Yeah. Well, is it... weird. Weird, I don't know. Maybe he's messing with me. Maybe he does know what it means and he would just mess with me. Who knows? Who knows about that guy? How are you doing tonight, though? What's going on? Can you believe this, Ghost Dog? Arena in 2025? Craziness, I know. What is the timer for the left? Good evening. What up, Doug? Faust, how are you doing? I like to see how much time has elapsed since the last time someone made a really bad joke. It's a joke timer, and no one has made a really terrible joke or sent over a super chat dono with their terrible joke in 14 minutes and 27 seconds. So, you know, it's not comedy night, I guess, you know? What are you gonna do? It's ladies night. Pixie's here, at least. I don't know if she's actually a lady, but I'm pretty sure she identifies as a female person. I think she actually identifies as an avocado. That's what I've been told before. Avocado at law. If he didn't know what that was, he may need his black card. We may need... Well, I can't take his black card, obviously. You can, but I can't. It's so, you know. But yeah, you talked to him about it, buddy. Just finished anniversary dinner and a show with the wife. Hey, let's go. Happy anniversary to you and the missus. It makes sense that it was about this time last year, because that's about when 8.4 came out and when you stopped playing MCOC. I know that that's all pretty much tied together in that time frame, because I've been keeping track of your life and stuff like that. So yeah, good happy anniversary. Hope you guys had fun. Avocado at law, great DD reference. I think she's just an avocado. I don't think she's at law, but who knows? Who knows? No, Doug, the timer is, I'm timing how long it takes me to get all of the milestones in every arena. And then we're going to do it with the sigil, and we'll compare. And it is awful doing this without the sigil. It's kind of awful doing it with the sigil, but we're doing it anyways. Because we want all of the units for all of the offers. I'm buying every last offer. Yes, you have. What are Ice Fiend and Lumitrix rehearsing for? Canadian Idol. Boo! Boo! I mean, that was actually kind of original, so I'm gonna give you that, but like, boo! Still, gross. Terrible joke. You know what? I mean, it was original. I appreciate that. There was no donation, so that hurt more to read. It was very topical, but it's not a good joke. I'm gonna have to give you a 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10, 12. That's the best I can do for you. Sorry. Best I can do for you. Or if you prefer, no, I was gonna try and make it a multiple of 12. It's not gonna work either way. It's a. I guess I can give you a 4 out of 12. Yeah. 4 out of 12. Terrible joke though. Take a lap. Boo. Boo. It does feel like things are laggy in general though. I don't know why. Because it feels like I'm never ever going to get to 4.4. Because I still have like a whole nother arena to do, and this is the last day to do it. And I honestly, after the concert last night and the massage today and stuff, I am tired, and I do not feel like doing all of this for however long it takes. But maybe if I start drinking, it'll help. I don't think that that's ever really been a thing, but we're gonna maybe do that. So, yeah. The rehydration is helping. So repeat dehydration, probably not the best call. What else is going on today, though? Is anyone else tempted to pick up that offer? I think that 15,000 units for what's being offered there is a bit spendy. It's just that every offer they've had after, you know, lately for after like act content, they've all just sucked. Like, I do not remember the last time I saw one that was actually tempting. I feel like it's been a couple of years. So this one, just because it looks like even partially tempting, I'm like, gotta think about it. Because that with 9.2 completion would give me 4 rank 4 champions. And who knows what's gonna be as part of the Heart of Fire or the you know, spring cleaning kind of stuff. We'll see. 4-star arena is the worst from what I remember, for sure. Well, they combined them. It just doesn't feel like, it feels like so bleh. I don't know. Feels not exciting. Maybe lags because most folks doing 9.2 today. Maybe there's more people playing than normal. Yeah, that could be a thing. I don't know. Could be that their numbers are pumped up for that. I'm sure it does, you know, on big days like that, it does make a difference. Because it definitely does make a difference when you know, like when you jump in on the first, immediately when a sale happens, or immediately when some big event happens, it definitely seems like sometimes there's some lag caused by that. So it could relate to that. Could be a thing. It could just be that it seems worse too because arena is miserable. So I thought I was watching Lags do the Lotan fight or whatever, and that arena does look really cool though. Like that background level definitely looks cool. Did you see that, Ghost Dog? One thing I will say is still that after all these years, hashtag art team don't miss. Rarely, anyways. Very rarely. profile picture here and there. I remember getting into an argument with Lefty one time about the hashtag art team don't miss thing one time because I was saying how they had to change the 7-star borders because people didn't like them. I was like, yeah, see, they missed. Like, oh my god, how petty. I'm like, yes, completely. Completely petty. Hashtag art team mostly doesn't miss. Usually doesn't. What's up, Marlon Flores? What are we timing? We're timing how often someone comes in and says, what are we timing with the timer? So thank you. I need to reset it. Appreciate it. Somebody remind me. What's up, Ice Tway? You'd be better off waiting for spring cleaning to save your units. Well, huh? What do you mean? Spring cleaning will be for cash. Heart of Fire will be for units. So I think the idea is you buy units at spring cleaning and then save them for Heart of Fire. I don't think they'll have too much. Because usually spring cleaning, they have like a few things for sale, but they're not usually as good of deals as what comes later. Or at least, I mean, that's last year anyways, because I guess that was the only year we had the Omega Days thing. But, yeah. All right, we out. Catch everyone later. All right, Ghost Dog, thanks for dropping by, man. Happy anniversary. Tell the missus. Hope you guys had a good time. And always appreciate the support. Wish you many, many more wonderful years of marriage. Because somebody's got to be doing it. And sure as shit ain't me. Sure as shit ain't me. That's for damn sure. Come on. I didn't mean to hit that. Sweet. Come on, buddy. Buddy. Thank you. Was not really thinking of the matchup because I barely even remember that she does debuffs because she's so lame. I'm hoping the rework will be cool. No, Marlon, the timer is seeing how long it takes me to get through the arena with no sigil. And then we're going to time it and see how long it takes me with the sigil. Well, we'll see. Also with lag, apparently. Now, what? Getting parried? What? Okay, Max Limber, Karnak beating me up. That's pathetic. Is there a Karnak boss in 9.2? My bad. Yes, I'm sure you'd be better off with Heart of Fire. I feel better for. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be probably saving for. But I have enough where I might do the other thing too. I do. The thing is too about the. I really wish it had like a generic 1 to 2 and a generic 2 to 3, and then it would be much more tempting. Because there's probably already champions who I would take up the anyways without using those materials, but I just think it would make it a much better offer, a much stronger offer in general. So I wish they would have included like a little bit more. The Titan Nexus is always going to be cool, but technically, I mean not technically, I already have 3. So I have like 6 Titan crystals I'm already sitting on, and then 3 Titan Nexus crystals on top of that. So I'm kind of like, I don't know. I mean, 4 rank 4s is 4 rank 4s. It's essentially the value of 1 Odin per 7-star rank 4, which isn't amazing, but it definitely ain't bad. Well, so it's a Titan Nexus and a, you know, a rank 4 of some class, so not generic, for basically $500. That's pretty spendy. That's not terrible. I mean, it's better than like a $500 Bastion, but it still is pretty spendy. It's not something I'd recommend for most people. That's for sure. But if you're a whale, I mean, whale's got a whale, right? Whale's got a blubber. I'm hitting the screen. Move on. Why are we so laggy today? Bro, do something. God. I took my sigil off and it feels painful without it, especially without recoils. Yo, God, it's even worse. Yeah. That's part of the other reason why I want to kind of get this done too. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter as much these days because it's only like 35 units to switch, but yeah, that is, I probably want them off for 9.2. I probably want them off for doing saga incursions. We still need to do that. So there's other stuff to do. Does the sale come on Monday? I don't remember. What is today? Today's the 16th. We're over halfway through the month already. Hopefully everyone got their taxes filed and whatnot too. We need to make a bazillion more dollars this month too. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so let's see. So tomorrow is the 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th. So yeah, I think it comes on Monday, right? Makes sense. Oh no, it's just me and a bot on Twitch. Nobody else on Twitch. Kosher member Junior F, cheap viewers on streamboo.com. Remove the space. Oh, please give me these cheap viewers. I need these cheap viewers on Twitch. They will help me do, I don't know what. What does that do? What do we need the viewers for? Piss off, you stupid bot. Get out of here. It's kind of fun having bots again, though. I miss the porn bots on YouTube. Like, where did they go? Where did you go? My porn bots. Do, do, do. Where did you go? No. Yo, what up, James? How are you doing? Nice, beautiful decks. Come on, dude. What is with this AI? AI in Arena is on crack. I'm here. It would not pop up for me to ban him. What the hell, Beamer? What is this Twitch not doing? Oh, man. Twitch really needs to get their act together. He's not your bro, dude. I'm not your dude, guy. This is your girl, though, here. Ms. Omega Sentinel herself. She's still your girl? That was supposed to be an L2. Oh boy. What up, B? Whitesides? Hello, how's it going? Hey, Abdo, who would you rank to out of these 4 champions? Elsa, Lumitrix, Bullseye, or Superior Iron Man, all 7 stars. Only dupe to Superior Iron Man. I've not played enough with Superior Iron Man to know if I like him or not. Bullseye does not need to be awakened, of course. And Elsa, I would definitely rank Bullseye over Elsa. I also haven't played Lumitrix yet, so out of them not really knowing enough besides about Elsa and Bullseye, I would definitely do Bullseye, but I do not know enough about Lumitrix yet. I don't know how good Superior Iron Man's rework is. It's another one of those testing things that I've never gotten to. I duped him myself and do want to figure that out at some point, but I just haven't done it. But like Bullseye is my only rank. Well, I have 2 rank 4 champions now, and Bullseye was the first. So like I have no doubt in recommending Bullseye. He's just that good of a defender, and he's got some pretty good utility. I'm sure there's probably some stuff that he's gonna be useful for in act content and that for you as well. But I do need to find out more about Lumitrix and whatnot. Did you like pick up a couple daily offers, or how'd you were already there, huh, for your Lumitrix? I don't know if I'm gonna be getting one. We will see. I'm really glad he's not like a chase. I think it was because I was not in mod view. Well, Beamer, you're a mod. Get your ass in mod view all the time. Come on, man. How can I have blessed you with a sword and you not be in mod view? That is your natural habitat. That is your natural state. That is the space that you must inhabit. The mod space. The mod world. It's like the new Tron previews. Something. Same difference. Same difference. I can spend 300 units on Valiant Crystal, but it pains me to use 35. Yeah, that's silly, but I feel you on that one, Marlon. I feel you. Anything where you're like, what? No, I don't want to do that. Like, like the revive costs more than it would be to change the recoils. But I'm like, yeah, but I get the revives for free, basically. I don't want to spend that. That would be ridiculous. OS is very attractive. I'm a married man, though. You are not married, James. If you spent money for Lumitrix, I would rank Lumitrix. That's a fair assessment as well, but I don't know. I still think probably Bullseye's better. Isn't Lumitrix gonna be for like longer content, of which we don't really have tons of at the moment? So he was kind of annoying in Thronebreaker Event Quest, I will say. Every medium he gains a buff, Superior Iron Man. Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, I get kind of what he does, and I get that some people like him and stuff. It's just more a matter of like I need to personally test things. Otherwise, I can't really give you a good opinion on it. I am a trust but verify type of person. I must do things myself to be able to form an opinion and give you know, advice about something. Superior Iron Man has crazy damage and super easy play. He also has pretty good regen. I mean, that sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Does he need to be awakened though, Beamer? Because that's something I also don't remember. I bought Lumitrix, wasn't sure if it was worth first. However, I think it's my best skill champion outside of Elsa and Bullseye. I mean, if you like him, go for it. Vitalik, what's up? How are you doing? What's going on? Yeah, I mean, if you already like him, go for it, but I just don't know anything about him, so. No, don't do that. A lot of the advice you have given has been worth every penny. Well, thanks, dude. I'm glad that's, I've been able to help you out, and I appreciate the feedback, man. So, thank you for saying so. When I think about that and giving advice and that kind of thing, there's a couple different quotes that come to mind. One being that the best thing to do with good advice is pass it along because it's never of any use to yourself, your one's own self, or whatever, however that quote goes. So I always think of that quote, and then I also think of in knowing about things and stuff, I always think of Led Zeppelin, and is it Over the Hills and Far Away? I can't remember what song it's from, but where yeah, that's Over the Hills and Far Away, right? That's hey lady, you got the love I need, maybe more than enough. Oh darling, 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 walk a while with me. You know what? Is it Over the Hills and Far Away? Anyways, the lyric being, to guess about a thing you really ought to know, and I always take that as meaning like the meaning I took from that is that you should be making an educated guess. You should not just be randomly guessing at stuff. So when you're talking about something like giving advice, or if you're making a guess, to guess about a thing, you know, to make that guess, you really ought to know. You ought to be pretty sure about what it is you're saying. So. James, the Duke of Buffalo Valander, sending over a gifted membership, gifting to Bing Bing. Dunk remains gray. Dunk. We're on Dunk Green watch still, unfortunately, but thank you very much, James, for the support. Much appreciated. I know about things and stuff. Yeah, but do you know about stuff and things? What about that? I asked my wife. You have no wife, James. We know you have no wife. I asked my wife and 10-year-old son. You have a 10-year-old son? It's getting more and more ridiculous every time. Now there are 2 of them? This is getting out of hand. That was terrible Star Wars impression. what should we do for my 32nd birthday? You're like 22, dude. Twitch, my son replied, why is your birthday only going to be 30 seconds? This really happened and it was hilarious. Dude, you... Boo! James, you don't have a wife. You don't have a 10-year-old son. I don't believe that that actually happened to you. You're the boy who cried fake wife and fake son and occasionally daughter. Maybe if you just said like your cousin or your mom or your dad or your brother or your sister, you could say any other number of things for these jokes, but no, you make up a wife who doesn't exist. You know, she spends her time in Canada, you wouldn't know her. And children you don't have. Boo. I haven't heard that though. I'll give you a 3.2 out of 10 for your joke. And you should take a lap. Boo. Boo. Terrible joke. Terrible joke. But thank you for the gifted member. Much appreciated. Kiwi Peewee, hello. What's up? How's it going? I'm doing okay. How are you doing, man? How are you doing? All right, I have rank up decision 2. I have Serpent, rank 5 ascended already as 6-star. Rank 3 Serpent, Venom, or Hype, all awakened. Ooh, all awakened. I'm gonna go with yes. That's gonna be my answer, Obi-Don. Yes. I would say you're gonna want all those champions in rank 3. Are you... Yeah, here's the advice I'm gonna give you. Because you're probably gonna want to, like, the Serpent is going to be better eventually. You're gonna want to sig him up. Are you currently giving your Cosmic Sig Stones to anybody who would take priority over him, or is he your next person you're giving Sig Stones to? What I would do, probably, were it I, because we know I love the battlegrounds. I love battling the grounds. Is Apocalypse more white than he should be here? Coloring look off. Maybe it's just the background screen doing that. I don't know. What I would do is I would wait and see what season 28 battleground metas are going to be, and if any one of those champions would be particularly good for it. So wait until then. If one of them is, then go for that. If not, then I would say you're eventually going to want that Serpent, so you can't go wrong if you do that. But since you do already have him rank 5 ascended, one assumes Sig 200, maybe go with one of the other 2 champions. But they're all 3 champions who you want at rank 3 or whatever 7-star rank equivalent at some point. So also, like, is Serpent in consideration for you're gonna take him to rank 4 anytime soon? That kind of stuff. That's a tougher one, I would say, though. But I'd wait like a little bit of time. Hopefully within the next week we get the metas. Hopefully they don't make us wait till the full 2 weeks. They might, though. They've been doing that lately, which sucks. Could be because they're pulling these metas out their asses, which is why this one sucks so bad. Sorry, Nah, or whoever is designing the meta. But that's how it feels. They fly now. They fly now. God, so bad. So bad. But we get Andor here soon, and I'm very excited about that. Very excited about that. Kate, I almost said excited-nated about that because I was about to read Cadenator Kadinsky's message. Hello. Good evening. How do you do? Just tested my rank 4 6-star Nimrod against 9.2.2 Nightcrawler. He was OP. Nice. Nice. Yeah, you do not need the absolute highest ranked champions for doing content of act content nature. So nice. Well done. How you doing tonight? How you doing tonight, Oof Master? Turning 20 in 2 weeks. I feel so old. You shouldn't. 20's not that old. How do you think Abdo feels in his 50s, Oof Master? Not in my 50s. F you, though, James. 50's the new black. No. Orange is the new 50. No. It's fine. Whatever. I'm 42. How many paths a man must walk down his lifetime? Wait, what? James is married to his cousin? He's not married to anybody. Serpent. I know, it's only that he already has him rank 5 or rank 6, basically, right? The only consideration there. Otherwise, I'd pretty much just say Serpent. But I love Venom, and Hyperion I love too. So, you know. This person specifically put their symbiote champions together with Null for the arena. This person is an arena asshole. Don't be an arena asshole. Don't do what this person did. Why? You have to go out of your way to put these champions together. It's just annoying. Just annoying. Maybe Medusa. I think she's at rank Sig 140. She's already rank 3. I think I need to wait for Heart of Fire if my boyfriend Castle's in there. This meta does suck. I mean, what? Why would... Are you talking about if it's... No, wait. What? Huh? How would we do Frank Castle? He's not gonna be in there. We already know the skill champion is Nick Fury. So, yeah, it didn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Also, he's terrible in the game. Like, I have 6-star Punisher. I think I ascended him and maxed him out on the CCP beta just for fun, and holy shit, he's bad. Like, extremely, extremely bad. Ronin's going back animation is so goofy. Don't let Allison hear you say that. You'll get in trouble. As I criticized him the other day in Arena, and that's like, I had 2 different people saying that. Wait, no, I didn't have 2 different people saying that. I had the same person saying it on both Twitch and on YouTube. That's right. Abdo, do you think adding thumbnail to the short will get more views? I don't know. You can... So you can like select a part of the thumbnail or a part of the short to make it like what first shows up, but that doesn't really work for like the shorts that I do, because it's not like I don't think I can upload a separate like thumbnail for every short. I don't think that's a thing that YouTube can do as far as I know. Like, I think it has to be like you choose a scene from your short and make that be the thumbnail kind of. So like, say it's some skanko dancing or something, whatever it is, or like your cute dog or whatever, you know, you could select the part of the short that you want to do that to be the first thing that people see and click on. But I don't think you can upload like outside stuff to do it. I do want to do, I do think I should use the space above and below, probably. CGR is Frank. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I didn't know that Cosmic Ghost Rider was still Frank. Or no, I mean, yeah. I didn't know that he was Frank, rather. And now I'm in trouble with Slayer. Shit. Because you'd think I should know that. But I gotcha. That makes sense. That's a long ways out, though, to wait on that rank up. You might have the Cosmic Materials take another champion to rank 3 by then anyways. Hello, Laser. How do you do? Silly goose. Who are you calling a silly goose, yo? That's rude. Can't believe this guy. The audacity of this beam of light to call me a silly goose. Ridiculous. Ridiculous and rude. Just character pick like Dazzler, big thumbnail. It was a Dazzler fight short. Yeah, I don't think you can do that. And as far as I'm aware, they may have changed it since the last time I looked into it, but I don't think you can do that. Isn't Frank Castle the Punisher? Yes. But I think I maybe did notice at some point, but so the Punisher becomes Ghost Rider and becomes Cosmic Ghost Rider, I guess, right? It's one of the best insults there is. I am highly insulted, dude. I'm extremely, extremely insulted. I can't even remember the last time someone besides you had the audacity to call me a silly goose. I am hurt. I thought we were friends, and now I'm highly, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Thought better of you. Thought better of you. Oh, the shorts in general do get like relatively good views for what they are too, I would say. Asher or Rune. In general, those do, like, the majority of the views from my channel come from the shorts, pretty sure. That's why I try to have one for every day, no matter what else is going on. He's calling you a silly goose because I am the serious goose. Wow. Wow. So you weren't just putting me down. I was supposed to contextually figure out that you were building James up at the same time. That makes it even worse. That makes it even worse. Laser, this guy lies about having a wife and a 10-year-old son. I mean, who does that? Friends of Laser, I guess. Oh, Jesus Christ. Cool, I tried to intercept with his L1. There we go. Taskmaster sucks even in arena. Sorry, Kank Jenga, but it's true. It is true. You should know it. Is Taskmaster coming as a 7-star? Is that the supply drop? Those aren't lies, though. They're 100%. Why didn't your wife come to the meetup then, huh? Why didn't your 10-year-old boy come to the meetup, James? I don't believe you. My God, dude, we're on an 82. This streak is ridiculous. We still have another 1,000,000 points to go in this arena, and then I have another full arena to do, which thankfully that one goes by pretty quickly, I feel like. And then we just have to finish off the very tail end of the other one. But like, Jesus Christ, man. I love your streams and your shorts. I watch all of them. I appreciate the kind words and the support, Russell. How are you doing tonight, man? What's going on? Any advice on fighting Cerastes? Yes, watch Simula's Guide. That would be my advice. That was actually one of the ones I had the most difficulty with for whatever reason. I just could not get the timing down on the decks. I did not love that one. But yeah, definitely watch Simula's Guide. Simula put out a guide for Lotan, and I will definitely watch that before I take on that final boss. But a few days I'm sure will go by in between when I look at it and when I do it, and then I'll just forget. So, but Simula puts out awesome guides. He's like my favorite specific guide person for that kind of stuff. I mean, I always love, like, you know, MCOC Noob, MCOC Encyclopedia, that kind of stuff too for guides in general. I think though, like, the specific fight breakdown for like the boss fights, I really think Simula does a good job. Not that those guys don't or anything, just that I like his the most, I would say. It's part of the reason why I don't ever try to do guides or anything, because there's so many people who already do so many good guides, you know? God, this takes forever. Takes for frickin' ever. We could be close to 50k units here in a minute, though. Or like when we're done with it this week. Maybe I just shouldn't buy anything. Maybe I should just sit on 50k units like I was some bald dingus named Brian Grant or something. He's my last challenge before reaching Valiant. Get it, buddy. Get it done. Let's go. You're almost there. Forgot Taskmaster exists in game. I can't because Kangajang reminds me, but yeah. No, no, no. No, I'm not, I don't even know. Wait, let me see. If I can I read James's message? I think it's just lies and not a joke. 12, I'm definitely not reading yours. That's for sure. Why am I... shouldn't this guy be dead already? God, Kate Middleton. Can't even take out a Venom. Jeez. My wife didn't come to the meetup because she's not a nerd. My son didn't come because we were in the adult bar area. That's ridiculous. You could have given him video game money to go and play. No, that's... You don't have a wife or a son, James. Stop with these lies. Ridiculousness. Ridiculousness. Kevin Steele sending over $5. Thank you very much, Kevin. It's a future comic. Right, it's the same as like Punisher 99, right? Frank becomes a Ghost Rider, gets the power cosmic to try and kill Thanos. What's he got against Thanos in general? Then he goes back in time and adopts baby Thanos? Does he kill the baby Thanos? Like... Is that what happens? By the way, if you have not seen the Zode video, you should watch the Zode video. But my favorite cameo in that is Slayer, because I was talking to him about it, and he was the last one to do anything too. But I was like, you don't got to do that. But if you're streaming or something, so you're putting on your full costume, because he puts on the costume when he streams. I'm like, if you want to record that, you can. And he's like, yeah, no, dude, I'm down. I'm like, okay, I appreciate it. Thank you, Slayer. Thank you. He went above and beyond. I thought he did a great job. So, video game money in this economy? The economy was booming last year, dude. No, he adopts him, but like, so that he can kill him, or maybe is there a Comics Explained recap of this arc? Maybe I should watch it. Already done with 9.2. Hey, Abdo, what up, SYC? Are you saying, you're asking if I am, and that's why I have time for Arena? Or are you saying you're already done? That's Rhodey's dream, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, and so I was saying on Lefty's stream that we were arguing because, I mean, that's what you do with Lefty. But we were arguing because I was saying like power levels about Nick Fury and that kind of stuff. And like, I get that Nick Fury is a really good champion, but I was like joking and I was like, I like champions who don't have to die to be good. And he's like, you don't have to die, blah, blah. And they started talking about, well, Nick Fury's in movies and Luke Cage wasn't, so he just was a TV show. And I was like, yeah, but Secret Invasion, Nick Fury got his own TV show and it sucked ass. And also, he was barely in those movies. Like, he was kind of in Avengers more than the other ones, but he's barely in Age of Ultron. He's barely in, Infinity War. Like, that's not a good... No. Thanos killed everybody except Frank and Galactus. That's the beef with Thanos, I think. And Franklin was too much of a pussy to kill a baby, even though he's Thanos. Wow. Way to go, Franklin. Way to go, Mr. Richards. What a Richard cranium. Usually you adopt children to raise them, not kill them. I don't know. I've never adopted any kids. Swapped the wrong one. He thinks he can raise Thanos to be a chill guy. He's a mad titan, dude. Doesn't matter the timeline. He's gonna end up being a villain. Is Slayer still playing? Thought he retired with BG. Yes, they ran away to an island together, pretty sure. No, I don't think he's retired from the game completely. I'm not sure though. It's not like I'm keeping tabs on when the last time people were in game. We're desperately checking to see if Brian is logged in or anything. Why else would someone be doing arenas in this economy? Because I can't afford to buy anything, dude. We gotta do arenas. How else are we gonna get these units? I mean, I'm not gonna get to 50k units without doing arenas, that's for damn sure. Abdo, when was your last account tour video? Next, maybe after 3 rank 4s. I'm gonna try and stop exactly on 10 million rating and do one then. So it's definitely been a while, but that's my plan. I think I went like 9.7 something. My problem is I usually just do rank ups and forget about it, but there are ways to, like, you know, give just enough sig stones to get your rating to be almost exactly what you want it to be on the way up. But that's my plan. I'll have to keep trying to remind myself when I do, every time I do a rank up video, that's what I should do, is like be like, hey, check your rating, make sure you're not too high up there, or not going over accidentally, rather. You can buy directly from China in this economy? I don't think so. I don't think so. Not paying a extra 135% for my units. That sounds like a terrible plan. Oh boy. Probably should avoid the rest of that topic. I did, so last night I got a drink at the, like, we went to a bar, which is a nice bar, it's a cool spot, before, that's right across from the concert venue, and had a couple drinks, and they were, you know, standard bar prices, whatever, not terrible. Actually, you know what, I don't actually know what they were, because that's what the computer went down, but the bartender swiped my card, so I was like, well, just write down, you know, 20% or whatever on my tab, please, and can you just close it out, and that'll be fine. So she'd already swiped the card, but the computer went down, so it's like, well, I guess I'm not sticking around to close this out, waiting for everything to start back up. And so I don't actually know what that cost. I should find out. But over at the concert venue, holy Jesus, man, like 1 beer and 1 tequila and 1 bottle of water, and I was like, I can't ever eat out for the rest of the month, or probably the rest of the year. Maybe by July I could eat out again. Like, 1 tequila was the price of the platinum pass or something, you know? Just like, that's just insane. Insane. Which is why we pre-funked, of course. But still, it's just like, mother father. I did get a t-shirt from the concert too, and then I proceeded to, of course, leave it in my friend's backseat, so. I just pulled a Prowler 3 days after taking him from SIG 180 to 200. A tale as old as time itself. Oh, that sucks, Laser. I was sitting on Prowler and Photon, and both at 180. I'd taken them both to SIG 180 and was chilling there because I didn't want to have that same thing happen. And then because SIG stones started to become so much more freely available, I was just like, screw it. Let's just do it. So, little lag again. Come on, go. I maxed out the 6-star versions of Red Skull and Onslaught, did 8.4 the next day, and pulled both of them as a 7-star. Nice. At least that one, there's a difference in star level. But there being no Iron Fist even, like, come on, man, we need 7-star Immortal Iron Fist. Make Immortal Iron Fist and regular Iron Fist great again. God damn it. We need them to be cool. And no, they just suck, and the 7-star is not even available. Like, when will the 7-star be available? At least having the chance at getting that trophy champion will make that feel a little better than just the Titan shards or whatever. I think. Although I don't really want Sig stones instead of Titan shards, and like they do with the other ones. I don't know. Well, I have Filipino roommates, and the peso in the Philippines is 56 to $1 US. We could be living like kings. There are many places, yeah, for a little while. We'll see how the bond markets do. Not looking great. Again, no, we should be We're treading on territories where we usually try to avoid, so. What's up, son? How are you doing? Hey, Abdo, I just finished 9.2 completion. Dude, you're already done? Damn! Got a first time Null and Professor X dupe, and also new Falcon, from the Titan. Lastly, a rank 4 Sig 100 Serpent. Dude, you were like on fire. I can't believe you got that done already. I remember when you were just a babe starting out in this game, and now you're beating me to getting content done? New content on day 1? Let's go, man. My Null is also ranked 2. It's looking really nice now. Nice, dude. Yeah, sounds like you're having a good day. Congratulations. How did you find the Lotan boss? Were you having a good time in that fight or no? Why does Rintra always crit in Arena but never in BGs? Dude, I had him crit against Mr. Sinister 3 times the other day and not kill him. I was like, God damn it, this stupid frigging regen root meta. Like, this is such bullshit. Rintra has a massive crit and it doesn't kill him 3 times in a row. And he's like, yeah, we'll just heal back to full. We'll just heal back to full and call it good. Like, so friggin' irritating, man. But yes, it does feel like that, man, bald, for sure. Definitely feels like that. Are we anywhere near being done with this stupid arena? I don't want to be doing arena for so long that my phone dies again. That would be a tragedy. A tragedy. It was not bad, actually. Not so difficult for Lotan. I didn't use any units in the whole 9.2. Kind of proud of myself. Hell yeah, dude. That's the way you should do it. You should have things saved up if you can, because they're, you know, not other content going on. And then do not spend. Like, I do not like to use units to complete content. It's no shade. It's to anyone who does. I've done it before, of course, but I do not like to. I would way rather avoid it if I can. Want to spend my units on offers and things. There's some BS in this game where if your opponent has a higher PI, the crit rate and several other stats are reduced. Battlegrounds defenders have like 3 times their PI they would in Arena. What? I don't think that's a thing. There's challenger rating, if that's what you're talking about, but not the PI. The PI doesn't matter. It doesn't change the crit rate. Whoops. Challenger rating is like the star level though, James. Yeah, it's the star level though. It's not the PI. So it's like a 7-star going against a 6-star, or a 5-star going against a 6-star, that kind of thing. It is challenger rating, and it does slightly change some of those stats, but it's not the actual PI. I mean, obviously, in most cases, the higher rarity champion is going to have the higher PI. But yeah, that's not the same thing. It's just PI completely, I guess. Such a dog move. It's more than star level. I don't think so. Rarity plus rank. Okay, right, yeah, but so, again, though, not PI. Rarity plus rank, though, yeah. It's been that way since 12.0. They introduced challenger rating in 12.0, I'm pretty sure. That was one of the things that everybody just hated. Both star, yeah. No, I get what you're saying. It's just not. It's specifically not just PI. So, didn't Brian make a video about challenger rating way back in the day? Pretty sure. I'm sure there's been some. Gods, this takes forever. Okay, I'm gonna pause real quick. Where are we at? Oh, I'm not on the wrong thing. Pause. And I'm gonna pour a drink. All I want to know is who's drinking with me. Oh. Guess we can be classy for ladies' night. Who's Brian? The Family Guy Brian? That guy, he's a dog. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. What's up, Hussein? How do you do? Oh, cheers, James, and your non-existent wife and or child. I'll drink with you. I doubt it, but maybe. Okay. You're more than welcome to. Because you're an adult. You are an adult, even if you do not have a wife or a child. Even though you don't specifically, I know you don't. Damn liar. Damn dirty, rotten liar, man. Cheers, though. How you doing today, Hussein? What's going on? God, I haven't played Ghost, like, actually played Ghost in forever. In forever, essay. Why do you doubt it? I don't know. I didn't think you liked drinking that much. I guess. But also because I mostly doubt everything you're saying at this point. So. Boy who cried, I have a wife and 10-year-old son. Do you tell these ridiculous lies on other people's streams too, James, or just mine? Just curious. Dang it. Hoping that would have killed him. I'm drinking water. I am also drinking water, but I have switched over to a little hair of the dog, so to speak, because I went out. It was interesting too to see the crowd last night at the show. It was a big crowd for the venue. I mean, like, the place was packed, and I was just like, I don't know who will know this band really, but dude, they were really good. They were really fun. They sounded just like other live performances I've heard them do, or just like you know, on albums and stuff. And yeah, they were great. The crowd was very, you could tell there were like more Europeans, I would say, than for like an average show in Seattle, probably. It was cool. I don't drink that much. Fair enough. I hate arena. Me too, buddy. Me too. I will, if I would say they're a band that if they're like within 500 miles of me again, I will try to go see them again for sure. It was a very good time. Damn it, dude. I didn't have, like, I didn't get the harvest until after that. James, don't you also have a daughter? Man, Ball, do not encourage him. When will you do 9.2? I don't know. With a weekend, probably. I'll get on it. Doggone it. We got to do Star Wars tomorrow for Throwback Thursday for sure. But I got to keep up on this Arena series too. So I got to do Arena probably tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. So I think we'll probably do a couple of streams It just depends. I have a couple different other things. Like I got to take my dad to the dentist in the morning and pick him up. I don't think he's not sure how long it's going to take, but it depends on, like, basically if they can put in the implant, then they'll do it all in one procedure, and so it'll take longer. But if they can't, he's gonna have to go back to do that. And so I don't really, because I could drop him off, come back, do a stream until he gets done, but I don't really, I don't know if it'll be enough time for any kind of like a good length of stream. And then probably tomorrow night I will do the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic for Throwback Thursday. Because we got one planet left. We only got Korriban to go to, and then the final planet kind of series thing that's not on the map. Spoilers. And so yeah, because I want to get that done, and we still have Cyberpunk to play, and then we'll like start seeing what other game we'll start on. But Obi Don sent over $2 just saying deuces. Yeah, brother. Thank you very much for the 2. Or were you just saying deuces because you sent over $2 basically? So cheers either way. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you much for the support. What up, Justin? How you doing? Occasionally man-balled, shared custody. How do you have? So you now have an ex-wife too, James? Not just a wife that you're married to, but you have an ex-wife, and that's who you have custody of your daughter with, huh? Okay. Don't believe it. Don't believe it for a damn second. Not one damn second. I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more. Just to hear a German marching band play some techno songs down at... No, I don't... That was just terrible. I don't even know what we're doing on that. Hey, Mordo guy. Hey. Baron Carl, I hate you, dude. Stop. You suck. Da 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 da. Yo, what up, Zode? How are you doing? Just finished exploration. Good luck, Abdo. Oh, thank you. How'd you find it, Zode? Not too bad. I don't know why future Ant-Man can glance 90% of Gallon harvest damage. It shouldn't happen. That's always been a thing. You don't want to use Gallon against Fat-Man. I don't know the specific mechanics behind it. I just know that's been a very bad matchup for quite a while. So, well, I mean, it's always been a bad matchup, but like, I remember when people first discovered that in Battlegrounds and be like, hey, watch them, they're gonna try it. Ah, they tried it, sucker. I don't know why future... Oh, wait, I just read that. Not an ex-wife, a baby mama. Okay. Never made her an honorable woman, huh? Shame. Shame, James. I see how you are. No wonder she's an ex. You didn't put a ring on it. Did I just get wrecked by Medusa in Arena? Damn. Was not expecting that. Last 2 boss fights, 0 revives. Nice, dude. So, Lotan, you did all easy. Nice. I saw Lags doing it, and he was having a little bit of issues with it. Or he didn't just breeze through it, so... I assume I will be using revives on that fight. Quite a few. What's up, Edwin? How do you do? What's going on? Edwin, do you believe that Lefty didn't know what a blurred was? Because I don't know if I believe him. But he said he'd never heard that before. And I was like, I don't know about this guy. I don't know. Boo, what a noob. Who? What's up, Gregory Corley? How you doing? There's a reason for it. I was young and naive. Yeah, sure. Okay. Okay, sure. First fight was one team revive because SP1 kept clipping me in the final phase. Nice. That still is not bad. I was young. You are young, dude. You don't have a wife. Or a baby mama, probably. One would assume. Just ridiculous lies. Ridiculous lies. You know, I'm going to pause real quick, and I'm just going to restart and see if that helps the lag at all here. Because this is kind of annoying. No, no, James, no. And now you're spamming? James? You can get yourself in trouble, brother. Gonna get yourself in trouble. All right, resume. Shock, no good. Yeah, sure. Damn it, James. He's gonna make me read it. Gonna make me read it. All right, fine. Thank you, James. Sending over gifted membership. Let's go. Gifting 1 to Fox. Dunk's name, still gray, sadly. Sadly, Dunk's name, still gray. But Fox, your name is now green. You please do enjoy your green name and your red solo cup. Welcome into the Intoxicated Gamers Lounge. It's ladies' night, as you can tell by all of the women who are present here on Wednesday. Pixie was here a while ago, but probably isn't now because she'd be talking more shit to James, probably. But hey, you know what? It's fun in here. Even when we only got dudes on ladies' night, we still have a good time. Welcome on in. Please do drink responsibly. If you're underage, we will make you a mocktail or any other non-alcoholic beverage. We just charge those full price. So, James, sending over the same joke twice. Thank you for retracting the accidental one. Saying, I'm looking for someone to brush their teeth with me every morning because my dentist says that brushing alone won't prevent cavity. It won't prevent the cavalry. Boo, James, boo. Are you trying to make dentist-related jokes because I brought up the fact that I have to take my dad to the dentist tomorrow and he has a cracked tooth and he needs a tooth extraction and it's gonna cost like $4,000 fucking dollars, James? How insensitive of you. That is extremely insensitive, and so I'm gonna have to say 0 out of 10. Take a lap. Boo. Terrible joke, James. Terrible. Extremely insensitive. Hurtful. I don't appreciate it. Don't appreciate it at all. Very rude. Very rude. My bad, didn't see it was already posted. YouTube be bugged. Yeah, it happens every once in a while. Do I need to lose weight? My friend do diet pills work really well starting a diet plan? Nope. No. Well, I mean, yes, actually, Ozempic does work, but I wouldn't do that. No, you need to eat right and exercise. There's no substitute for hard work, which sucks. But hey, that's how these things go. Some of these dudes may be ladies. It's 2025. They can be, and that's all right too. That's fine. It's fine. Ladies, shoot, didn't get the memo. What's up, Crazy Canuck? Bye then. No, guys are still welcome on ladies' night. That's how we get them to buy the ladies the drinks. Duh. Let's say yes. Boo, James. Rude and mean. Rude and mean. 4K is a lot right after Zoe too. Yeah, it's fun times. It's so, because, you know, again, avoiding subjects we don't really talk about too much. We touched on it a little bit the other night, but somehow your teeth and your vision, your teeth and your eyes aren't counted as part of healthcare in America. So even though he's retired and has Medicare, which is supposed to take care of all that stuff, it doesn't. It's like, somehow oral surgery doesn't qualify as healthcare. God. It's a wonder we didn't collapse as an empire sooner. Yeah, and actually so hopefully I won't have any dental issues here anytime soon, because Zoe had to have a tooth extracted. That's actually got a little cheaper, 1,600. His dog Hazel had to have a couple teeth extracted. That was like $2,000 something. And so yeah, my dad's turn apparently. He had a cracked tooth about 5 years ago, I think, too. And so he has another one now. There was some weakening of the tooth. It looked like you could see on the x-ray, he said, that it looked less dense. And hopefully that doesn't mean anything regarding like otherwise like bone density and whatnot. So, or no, depending on your feelings about it. Sounds like no. Rude, James, rude. But no, I was kidding, of course. Well, not about what it costs and not about all that stuff, but I was kidding about, you know, you being insensitive. I almost made a sensitive tooth joke, you know, when I said sensitive, but yeah. How good is Zola's defender? I just pulled him. Pretty good. He's pretty annoying. You need a champion who can do heavies, have like their own opening for heavies against him, like Jugs or America Chavez or Silk, and even then he can be pretty annoying. So he is definitely a more annoying defender for sure. You want him awakened for offense, and even then, if he's awakened in max sig, he's not really super awesome, but he's okay. Hurry up. Hurry up what, Pixie? I got a whole nother friggin' arena to do after this. It's ridiculous. This shit takes forever. Where have you been? It's ladies' night and you weren't even around. James is making terrible, insensitive jokes at my father's expense while donating, but still. Where were you? I needed you to time him out. Don't time him out now, though. It's too late. I guess ladies' night is still on. Pixie is here. I know, but it's like lady night, I guess. Where the hell is Haley? Where's Tara? We need Anna. We need some other of our 0.2% female viewership to get in here. You're next in line? No, I don't want to be next on having tooth issues. No, thank you. Do not want it. I'm gonna pass. Sure, whatever. I did a rank 3 Zolo with rank 3 Kushala with 48k score. Nice. That's a pretty good match. Or well, I mean, for that. Was that in this meta, I assume, though? So that was like reversing, or, you know, turning all those regens into incinerates. Oh, Mr. Torres. I feel like this guy's gonna be forgotten already. A forgotten champion, and he barely just came to the game. Kind of sucks that the movie wasn't that great either. So you got a forgotten champion in a movie that was like, okay, it's kind of meh. Hoping Thunderbolts is good. We will see. There were possible spoilers for one of next month's champions. On the Thunderbolts drop thing, it looked like. Don't know if anybody else saw that. Yeah, this meta with root heavy counters easy. Oh yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Abdul, did you start watching the Cyberpunk series? I tried to watch the first episode, Justin, the other day, and I couldn't really get into it. I might give it another try, but like, I just think I don't like anime, really. I think it's just not my thing. Like, I'll give it another shot, but like, I just stylistically, I would just kind of like, I don't know. I just think it's not my thing. Couldn't really get into it. That's a shame. Drunkenness and gambling go hand in hand. I mean, not if you're making good decisions, but then again, drunken gambling can be fun, regardless of it being a poor decision. Would not be generally my recommendation, though. I will play like 3-6 Texas Hold'em while drinking because you really can't get yourself in too much trouble playing poker at that low of a limit. I mean, if you're gambling anyways and you're drinking, you know, $100, $200 playing poker all night and drinking, that's not too bad usually. And very rarely would I lose whatever my stake was doing that. That's what it looks like, Edwin. Yeah. That's what it looks like. Who knows if it's the reality, but that's what it looks like. Hello, Jeff. How do you do today? What's going on? Yeah, this guy needs a buff like badly. It'd be cool if he said like he had a call out that was 1 batch, 2 batch, penny and dime too. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Okay, we have 2 more milestones to get in this goddamn arena. And then we have to go do other arenas. But that'll only be another 30 plus rounds. God damn it. So we're stuck. We're doing another 3-hour arena stream, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Same, I can't get invested into animes. Invincible and Arcane just didn't care. I don't consider Invincible to be anime though, stylistically. Like Edge Runners, the one that Justin's talking about, the Cyberpunk one, I obviously like Cyberpunk, so I definitely want to give it a fair shot, but I don't know. It's like stylistically, it's just like too stylish, if that makes sense. Like there's a lot going on. I don't know. I don't love it exactly. Well, Abdo's a high roller, nice. Gambling $100 or $200 while drinking at a casino when you just worked at that casino and made like $200 or $300 is not a high roller. That's just an employee with poor impulse control. It's a different story. I played a lot of poker back in the day. Had a lot of fun playing poker too. I definitely enjoyed it. Had fun playing tournaments, that kind of stuff. Sup, Jeff? You missed some excellent jokes. Jeff, you did not. Believe me when I tell you, you did not miss any excellent jokes. You missed some poor attempts at humor. You missed James being extremely insensitive about my dad's overall health, but you didn't miss any good jokes. Extremely insensitive. You have a way with English words, Abdo? Well, it's because I don't really speak any other languages. Un poquito español. Pero no bueno. But thank you. I will take that as a compliment, Gregory. Oh god, I'm down to champions who aren't... Okay, you know what? If I switch off and go to the other arena, will the rank 5s that I used at the start still, like, will they come back? By the time I get done with the other arena? I'm tempted to find out just to see. Because the cooldown timer is it only like 2 hours? It's less than it used to be, right? For 4 stars? Dude, can you die? Okay, good. Don't worry about that. Because I don't really want to get down to using rank 3 champions. I'm up for jokes, bring them on. But make them good, man. They're not good. Just get a good joke in every once in a while. After I meant rewatch the sponsors, meant what? Oh, yeah. You want to rewatch it? I've never watched the Spawn series either. I saw the movie back in the day. It was not very good. I was even know if Peacemaker has had a second season. Might actually pay for HBO to watch The Last of Us and The Penguin. Penguin's good for sure. Last of Us first season was very good too. I've not watched the newest episode of the second season here. I don't know about Peacemaker because I watched the first season. I actually quite enjoyed it. I feel like I would have seen if the second season had come out, but maybe not. I can check for you, James. For sure. I mean, we could just, you know, Google it too. Oh, we're at 101. Okay, let's pause this real quick and let's switch to a different arena because, like, what is the... Yeah, they're coming back in 26 minutes. Okay, that'll be good because I gotta go. So we gotta finish off this one. That'll only take a few rounds to finish that, but I still gotta do the Life Foundation one here. And this one takes less effort than the other one. Slightly, it takes a few less rounds, I believe. Like the other one's like 47, and this one's like 26 or 27. Oh god, that was double pops. Arena boosts help shorten the amount of fights. They do, but then it takes you time to put on the arena boosts, and so yeah, I would have to count that separately too. I thought The Last of Us was fantastic. Got to watch season 2 for sure. Oh, I will for sure. Yeah, I was gonna try to watch with my dad down the movie theater room, but the internet's not. There's something going on with it. I don't know. Okay, let's get going on this arena. Oh god, no, wait. Select for... Thank you. There we go. We don't want to be using any 6 stars. Get rid of that bullshit. That's ridiculous. Probably would help if I set anybody's stat focus too, but it seems like a waste of time. Abito's Spanish is pretty good. Did I already read that? I read it in my head at least, Edwin. It is... No, mi español es no bueno. Yo necesito practicar mucho. My Spanish sucks, bro. It's stupid, too. It's always one of those things where I was like, as much time as I spent working in a restaurant, and as much of the kitchen staff is Hispanic of one origin or another, I definitely should speak Spanish much better than I do. Dude, really, bro? How's this the first team I get starting a new arena? Like, my options were this or bullseye one. Just add them on the screen when you're picking who to fight with. Yeah, it'll be faster that way too. But like, I'm just doing a pure test here, right? I'm not doing that as part of the test. We could do that as a separate one time to see how much time that saves too, but I don't want to do it right now. Nick? He's just not gonna do it, is he? Not gonna do it. After the Spawn series was on HBO back in the day, it was really cool. I hope McFarlane continues the series once he drops the new Spawn movie. I'm a huge fan. Gotcha. I didn't know there was going to be a new Spawn movie. Google said is Peacemaker season 2 is meant to premiere in August. Man, I would love it if we get back to a time period where you get a new show every year to say, you know, like I really hate the super duper long breaks in between shows. That is super annoying. Oh, sure. Why not? And I understand like some of that is due to the writer's strike, some of that's due to this and that, like whatever, but taking forever in between an 8-episode season just sucks. Like, well, we got 8 episodes. See you again in a year. See you again in 2 years. Like, F that. Old School Spawn was decent, the TV show. I never watched it. Definitely never watched it. I vaguely remember it being a thing. Was... What was the thing? Who was the chick that I felt was mildly... Oh, was it like Aeon Flux? Aeon Flux? Wasn't that like a super dark show, cartoon? Was that originally on HBO or was it originally on MTV? Because I feel like I saw it on MTV. But I feel like maybe it was originally on HBO? I kind of think of that as being like the same time period. 90s kind of stuff. Well, I try only start TV shows that have ended completely already with no cliffhangers and no part 2 or 14. Yeah, I get that, but like it's just so much more fun for me to be watching stuff as stuff airs because I love going on Reddit and having like speculative shit posting and whatnot. Like I love all that stuff. The same reason why I like during the NFL season or during the MLB season, I love the shit posting that goes on and like the memes and different stuff. I have lots of fun with all that kind of stuff. So I like shows that air one episode at a time or whatever, 1 week at a time. I just miss that. Well, like I said, I don't want them to have 2 years in between a season or whatnot. 2 years, it's just too long of a time. It's like you should have a commitment. You should basically film one, get into production, get the editing, that kind of stuff done. And then you get like 3-month break and then they're back at work filming the next season. I guess I just miss the days of like Star Trek The Next Generation, Syndication, that kind of show. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Angel, whatever, you know. Some of those types of shows back in the day. I realize that the new shows have a completely different budget and different CGI and different effects and the quality's higher and all that kind of stuff. And that's totally cool and I appreciate that. I just wish sometimes we could get like a, I don't know, even like a 15 season episode season, like 20 episode season, and then get a show that aired that way for a few years in a row. That'd be nice. Have you watched Reacher? Yeah. It's totally badass. Season 3 is so wicked awesome. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. It's wicked awesome. Pakika haven't yet. I didn't actually like season 3 as much as the other two. I would actually rank them 1, 2, 3. I still enjoyed it though. I thought it was, you know, entertaining enough. For sure. I like him. He's like, he's a big dude, but he's supposed to be smart, like a really good detective too. He's not just a big dumb dude. He's like a big smart dude. And he's unique enough. The character is so different in the way that he plays it versus Tom Cruise in that movies and stuff. And I think that the actor, like, I think he does a good job, Alan Richson or whatever. And yeah, I qualify that as a guilty pleasure kind of show. Because like, I don't think that that's a show that's going to win awards or anything. So what though, you know? If you watch it and you enjoy it, good for, you know, that's good enough. Doesn't have to be like crazy good. Charlize Theron one, was she the voice of it? I'm thinking of like a cartoon animated one. I don't know. It was like pretty dark and pretty bloody. Maybe some nudity? I can't remember. I might be thinking of the wrong name. Did not mean to do that. I was trying to hit my heavy. Okay. Keep seasons, some 6 months apart. DD Born Again Season 2 should have been released late this year instead of next year. They should at least do 2 seasons ready to release within 12 months, in my opinion. It would be nice, yeah. I like I said, there's quality issues that are different, right? The quality is completely different than, you know, because I've seen like Red Letter Media guys breaking down some of those old Star Trek episodes and TNG, and where it's, you know, where it was originally aired, it was designed to be on a different size screen. And so then now having it all in HD on these giant TVs that we have nowadays, like you can see tape on the floor and different, like you can just see like the production effects that were not as good, right? But like, man, I don't know. A lot of people are like hate filler episodes, but if you have a 10 episode season and one of the episodes feels like filler, it feels pretty friggin' awful. If you have a 20 episode season and one or two of the episodes feel like filler, it doesn't really feel that bad because you're just getting more character depth and development. It doesn't matter if it's advancing a particular plot. It also was nice. I liked bottle episodes. I like self-contained episodes and shows like that back in the day. It was like, we got this plot for this episode and that's what we do. And then the next episode is a different adventure and that kind of thing. And I did kind of like that rather than having to have every single TV show have a season long arc that led to this and led to, I was just like, I don't know. I don't need that for every single TV show. Oh god, I can feel my neck is twitching on the side that the massage therapist worked on. Like it was just spasming a bit. You probably couldn't see it because of my beard. She went in pretty hard on me today. I need to get this done and lie down and do nothing for the rest of the night. How do I quit vaping without not vaping? What? Have you watched The Blacklist? I have not. I've heard good things about that. That's with James Spader, right? I always liked him, but I've not watched it. How do I quit vaping without not vaping? What? When I quit smoking cigarettes, I took Chantix. And that really worked for me really well. It worked to the extent of like, I went to Europe and was like, before I left for Europe, when I was like 30, I just told my doctor, I was like, hey, can I just get a prescription for Chantix? And he's like, are you smoking again? And I was like, no, but I'm going to Europe. So probably you could just do that. I was like, also just schedule me for like an STD test when I get back. Cause I'm probably gonna have some questionable sex. It's no lie. That was a conversation I had with my doctor before I went to Europe. It's like, it'll probably happen. You never know. I didn't actually end up doing it because none of the sex I had was that questionable. So, but I did get the Chantix. Like I wasn't really intending to start smoking or anything. It's just that in Europe, I swear, I was like, do they not have surgeon generals over here? Oh no, they have healthcare, so they still smoke. Alan Richardson should have been the next Bruce Wayne. He would look good as Batman. I don't know how he would have been as Bruce Wayne. Maybe. Fun fact, Angela was originally from Spawn. I knew that one, yeah. I knew she was a McFarlane character that then like what? I don't know how that she got bought or whatever, brought in by Marvel, but yeah. I did know that was a thing. It is kind of a fun fact though. I like it. Thank you for that fun fact. Abdongle. What? Oh, I didn't change any of the champions here. Whoops. I'm fighting against Frunk the Tank. They couldn't make their name Frank the Tank, so they had to put a U instead. But they didn't think to go Frunk the Tunk. Sad times. Yeah, what else? Like, I don't know. There's still a bunch of shows I haven't caught up on, but I did watch the most recent episode of The Wheel of Time. And I've talked to Pete about that a little bit. You know, the old Panda Man Peters, since he's been back around and he's read the books. After I watched it last night and I was like, I should send him another message, just be like, Yeah, Pete, I still don't really know what's going on. Like, I still don't really understand what's going on in this show, but I'm okay with it. Like, there's swords and sorcery, and there could be a little more TNA, but that's fine. I saw, like, an article at some point where something about, like, Gen Z doesn't really like gratuitous nudity in their media, and I was just like, what the fuck is wrong with these kids? Yes, okay. So, Hollywood directors and producers and whatnot are all kind of scumbags, apparently. And we don't want them taking advantage of young actors. But still, like, come on, man. You could throw in some random nudity every once in a while. It's not gonna kill anybody. It is fun and a fact, right? It is. It was, in fact, a fun fact. Actually, and everything. Have you watched Zero Day? No, I've not. What's Zero Day? Is that a show or a movie? Don't think I've heard of it. Amazon keeps sending me ads for the Kevin Bacon show where he's like a dead bounty hunter for hell. And I was like, I might give that a try. Looks mildly interesting. I do another fun fact. McFarlane sold the rights for Angela to join Marvel. Oh, like, so he did that as a buying his way into getting a job at Marvel? So what? I didn't realize he worked for Marvel at any point. What did he work on when he worked at Marvel? Oh, I gotta remember to look and see if they're selling photo opportunities for the comic convention that I'm going to. Who said we don't like nudity? It was like a report or a study or an article or something. I don't know. It's freaking stupid, but then where did I see it? I forget. It was a while ago though. It's been like a year or two. But it's like, I get it in the wake of Me Too and whatnot, because I've been sexually harassed, as you might expect, being as sexy as I am. But I've been sexually harassed in the workplace, so I get it. You don't want that kind of stuff. But at the same time, I mean, a TV show, as long as they're doing it in a respectful way, they're actors. Come on, take your clothes off. Robert De Niro as the main role. Netflix show, a cyber attack happens in the US. The former president helps. No, Oh, I might have heard something about that though. I might have heard something about that show. Yeah, no, it is a show or it's a movie? I don't know, but I think I did see something about that. Yeah, but I haven't watched it. I literally only know Kevin Bacon from when Mantis kidnapped him. What? Are you serious? The fuck is wrong with you? How could that be the... Have you never seen Tremors, dude? Have you never seen Dirty Dancing? Have you never seen Footloose? Oh my god, come on, man. Kevin Bacon, an excellent actor. James, go watch Tremors tonight. Ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Only know Kevin Bacon from a holiday special Guardians of the Galaxy thing. Ridiculous. You see, this is why I know you're not actually married and you don't have children. Because if you did, you would have had to have known who Kevin Bacon was. It's unreasonable you don't. You can't be taking care of a family when you don't know who Kevin Bacon is. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And here's another fun fact. Okay, I'm ready for it. My body is ready to accept this fun fact. Oh, hang on. My fighting against Domino though makes me nervous, so. McFarlane created Venom and Symbiote Spider-Man? Wait, what? No, is that correct? Symbiote Spider-Man, did he work for, no, because that would have been, that was before Spawn even came out. Marvel, Justin, that doesn't seem right. I'm pressing X to doubt, dude. Because, like, Symbiote Spider-Man debuted in, like, Secret Wars or something, right? On Battle Realm, that's where he gets the symbiote. And wasn't that in the early 80s? Wasn't that before McFarlane even made Spawn and stuff? Miles, how are you doing? Good evening. Fun fact, Spawn is in the Invincible comic and helps sure. Against the multiverse versions of Invincible, but was left out of the show. Really? Okay. Interesting. Love Tremors, obviously. Yeah. Because it's a great movie. Can't believe James doesn't know. It's insane. Insanity. I didn't have time for movies when I was raising my family. Oh my God, you're so full of shit. So full of shit. Netflix show, 6 episodes. Okay. Interesting. I honestly would probably cancel Netflix before other services if it wasn't for the fact that T-Mobile basically pays for it anyways. It's just part of the family plan or whatever. So I don't find too much stuff on Netflix these days that I really want to enjoy. Ooh, I never watched Squid Game season 2 though, and I never really heard too much about it either. But I don't want to hear. I don't like want any spoilers, obviously, but I do want to watch that at some point. Kevin Bacon is a Philly guy. Go Birds. Hey, what up, Torrance? How you doing? Is he a Philly guy? I didn't know that. Have you seen the previews for that show on Amazon? Like, it looks like it could be funny. I don't know. Maybe. Seems like a Peacemaker kind of in that vein of that kind of like not taking itself too seriously kind of thing. I'm down to give it a shot at least. What other Amazon shows have I watched that I liked? I do like Reacher. I liked the Jack Ryan stuff with John Krasinski well enough. Again, I qualified it kind of as a guilty pleasure and stuff. It was entertaining enough. Yep, it was early 80s. They have the comic book of Secret Wars. And it's Todd McFarlane? Really? Because that I did not know. God, why am I'm like at the stage where I actually have to pay the bare minimum of attention here to these stupid oh, nice lag there too. Thank you. Does his body normally pulse all blue like that? Has that always been a thing? Man, the art team actually legit does not miss in this game. I wish there was an auto button for Arena, right? If only. At least I get to switch to my higher ranked champions now. I think this one takes about 26 or 27 rounds, if I recall correctly. So we shouldn't be, we should have fewer than 20 here. And then we'll have 5 or 6 at least, capping off the other arena, and then get back to the 4-star one. We shouldn't have too much. Shouldn't have too many more we have to do here. So, but at least 20 or 30 rounds together. So we'll be here for at least 3 hours. Also, one more fun fact. Marvel approached McFarlane asking if they could buy the rights for Angela. He willingly did. Well, yeah, we already discussed that. What? My coworker who doesn't like baseball has T-Mobile and lets you have his MLB pass for free. That's cool. I like that T-Mobile does that and they give out MLB Network Pass. But the thing that sucks is you can't watch your team. And I'm like, what the fuck is the point of this? This is so stupid. Like, I mean, yes, if you're just a baseball fan and you want to watch baseball content from all over and follow like all different teams and stay up on what's going on in the league, yeah, that's cool. Like I do that for the most part for football. I used to do it a lot more when I was playing fantasy regularly. I had like 3 teams and shit. But I still, that'd be like if the NFL Network, I could watch every team play besides the Seahawks. I'm like, fuck that shit, dude. I hate that. That pisses me off so bad. Like, why do I want to pay for this, but I can't watch, you know, the Mariners play unless I get like a fucking TV antenna or something and watch the locals? Like, nah, dude, this is bullshit. Bullshit. They did start a new Mariners specific, well, they made Root Sports have a streaming app, so you can just do that to watch every Mariners game if you want to for like $20 a month. But I don't, because fuck them. They're horrible ownership, and I'm not giving them any money because the team is owned, or like Root Sports is also owned by the team and stuff, and they can go to fucking hell. But that's a different story. But yeah, I really never liked that MLB TV wouldn't let you watch in-market games. I'm like, just dude, what the hell? What the hell? Just watched it today. It was okay. The show? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I don't expect like great things from it, but like it's like it looks like it could be interesting. Didn't McFarlane make that infamous Captain America with terrible anatomy? I don't know what you're referring to. No, it wasn't Todd McFarlane. Just watched Mobland also, and that show's awesome. Is that Kevin Spacey too? Oh god damn. I need to like all this work done on my neck, and then I'm just like sitting here staring down the screen all day. I really was hoping that having the second monitor and looking up playing the other video games would help balance out my neck issues. It really does not. Like not even slightly. My team is the Giants and I'm in SoCal, so it works. Yeah, see, that works perfectly. Yeah, that I totally get that. Like that's cool, but like if you live in the city of the team that you're a fan of, it doesn't work at all. Whole blackout thing is still around. Yes, exactly. That is exactly what it is. So like I cannot, if I had MLB TV, I could have MLB TV for free from T-Mobile for like, you know, whatever you already pay for it, but I couldn't watch the Mariners. I'm like, just fucking bullshit. I actually do prefer to listen to baseball games anyways, rather than watch them. Like I go to Reddit to get the highlights because the Seattle Mariners subreddit will have like all the top plays, all the highlights and breakdowns, and then memes sharing misery and whatnot, which there's a lot of if you're a Mariners fan. So I like to see that there, but if the game is actually on, I always would prefer to listen to it on a radio broadcast, unless it's like, say, playoffs, which has happened, what, once in 20 fucking years lately. So yeah, I would rather listen on the radio. To me, it just reminds me of summer times at home, growing up, not having to go to school, not having anything you have to do, like laying down in bed or on the couch or something, and listening to the game on the radio and falling asleep in the 3rd inning and waking up in the 8th inning, and you know the Mariners are still losing, and yeah, like I don't know, just it brings back good memories. It's a good feeling. The one thing I will say that I don't like about speeding up the game too is that it screws up their stories, and commercial breaks feel a little weirder. But other than that, I think I like those changes. So all the games I want to watch are out of market, so that's great for me. Yeah, that's good. That makes sense for you and stuff. Gotcha. McFarlane did some of the design work, artwork. He was trying to incorporate Spawn towards Spider-Man design as a symbiote, which is really cool. I only know this because of an interview I watched. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. Yeah, I did not know that. McFarlane did 90 Spider-Man comic books. James sending over another gifted membership. Let's go, James. Thank you very much for the support. Gifting one to Ermon. Welcome, I believe, back into the Intoxicated Gamer Lounge. Ermon, thanks to James. Dunk. Still with a gray name, sadly. Still with a gray name. People be trying, but Dunk is just eluding them. That's okay. We'll get you one of these days, Dunk. We'll get you back to your green name status because things are not right on the channel if Dunk's name is not green. But James, thank you very much. What kind of prize do you give someone who hasn't moved in over a year? A trophy? Atrophy? Boo! Boo! James? Boo. Damn it, dude. I'm gonna give you like a 6 out of 10 though. I kind of like that one. That was not bad. That was not bad. That made me I got a little smile. And yes, I've only had one drink, but I haven't even finished my one drink. That was a little bit of a thinker. It took me at least a second or like a half second because I was like, what? A trophy? Atrophy. God damn it. So yeah, I'm gonna give you a 6 out of 10 for that one, James. Boo, you still need to take a lap. But that was not bad. It was definitely your best one of the last month, I would say. Unless I'm forgetting something that was better. But I don't think I am. Because an Abdo never forgets. Well, an Aaron Abdo. My dad's memory kind of sucks, but he had a stroke, so just, you know, we forgive that. Also, I forget a lot of things because of the drinking and the marijuana, but still, anyways. Boo, thank you, James. That was not bad. That's not bad. James is generous with donos tonight. James is awesome, or often generous when making me read shitty jokes. So yes, it is much appreciated. Much like Martin T. Scorsese, who I've not seen for quite a while. I hope he's doing well. But I appreciate if you're gonna make me read shit-ass jokes that you donate along with them. We gotta pay the rent, keep the Zoe dog in Tritos, keep a roof over her head. Who is Dunk? Edwin. So Dunk is almost always within the first 5 comments of my streams. Dunk is pretty much always here, right at the beginning of the stream. Dunk really doesn't say anything ever in streams. He's ever said something besides first. But I told Dunk long ago he should always claim to be first, no matter what time he gets here. So Dunk will pretty much almost every stream, the very regular supporter, very regular channel watcher, and almost every stream he'll be one of the first couple comments and he'll just say first, and that's it. And he's ever said something, or they have ever said something besides that. And I never know how long he's watching or if he's still here that I'm talking about him or whatnot. But he's around enough that he often gets gifted memberships, and so when his name is not green, it just doesn't feel right. So it's always the thing, is we need to have Dunk's name be green. And I'm very fortunate that you guys like gifting memberships and stuff. So I still have never made a channel trailer or a membership video. I haven't done the Twitch thing. Like I need to get on that stuff. There's so many different things we need to do to expand and improve the channel. I would like to add some effects the same way that Lefty has, but not quite as many, I would think. Really don't want that barrel roll, that's for sure. Makes me queasy every time someone does that. I don't want to add in too many things too, because every time you add stuff in it, like, I'm nervous about adding stuff to my stream because it really does complicate things, and it just feels like, I guess maybe it's like hesitancy from when I had OBS, and that's why I stopped using OBS, is because every time I add new stuff in, like shit broke way too often. It's very irritating. But I kind of like the if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of camp of that. But I would like to add in a few other things. I would like to maybe have some videos or a few sound effects to play. I'm not giving you guys control over the sound effects though. Fuck that shit. Lefty's a braver man than I for doing that, even though I did call him a coward today. But I mean he hasn't finished Necro 100%, so what? Obviously. Yeah, Dunk is a long time chiller on the channel. Sounds like Dunk needs to come out more often. Nah, Dunk plays his role and plays his their role perfectly. Dunk is here at the beginning of almost every stream. I do appreciate the support. That's why it's always one of those things, man. Like, if you can't actually, you know, I don't know, I'm not saying it actually in terms of, it doesn't sound right when I started to say it that way. If you do not have the ability to send over financial support, that's totally fine. You just being here is enough. You being part of the community we've built, part of the channel, giving me feedback, commenting, keeping the streams going, having something to say, being, you know, whatever. That's plenty sometimes. And obviously, I mean, hey, we'll take the financial support, right? That's why I'm doing this as a career or a job, you know, at least. But everybody plays their part. Everybody helps. Definitely. Obidon sent over $2 earlier. $2. That shit adds up. Deuces. It adds up. Okay, I don't want to be stupid and accidentally get caught by his ult. Yeah, I was okay. I knew there'd be some issues here. Come on, wait, are we done with that now? Please, can we just stop? Okay, cool. Like, I don't want to die to this Hulk. Gotta be careful of Hulk in arenas. After a guy goes out to get a... Oh, fuck me. Did I just stumble into a joke? Dude. Thought I was far enough back to not have it happen. Please don't throw your special. Please don't throw your special. Thank you. After a guy goes out to get a woman of the night, gives her $5. Wow. Next day he goes back and says, I have crabs. And she says, what do you expect for $5 lobster? Oh. Boo. Justin. Ew. First of all, gross. Second of all, boo. Thirdly, due to the prevalence of most people shaving their pubic hairs off, crabs are basically not a thing anymore. And fourthly, on ladies' night, right in front of Hussein's crab rangoons? Dude. Boo, Justin. Boo. Boo. Terrible joke. Take a lap. You can have like a... I've never heard it before, but also I didn't want to hear it. You're getting a 1. Boo. Take a lap. Terrible joke. And now I'm on guard for any more of your comments. Boo. Gross. How do you send a gifted member? How? It's like actually, depending if you're on mobile, there's issues on iPhone, I guess. But you can, I think, click on the James's one that he did in the chat, and I think it brings it up if you're on your phone, if you're on Android. But yeah, easier to do on a PC for sure. I appreciate the thought either way, regardless of whether or not you're successful or not. Ew, I'm still reeling from that disgusting joke. Boo. Justin, no. Getting multiple boos. Ew, boo. Yeah, exactly. Ew. On ladies' night. How dare he? Surprised Pixie didn't time me out for that one. Would have been warranted. Would have been warranted. Click on the $sign. It will appear. There is a link in the description, yes, which takes you to being a member. I don't think that takes you to gifting a member, though. I don't get Justin's joke. I'm married, so I never had to pay for it. Boo. That's obviously a joke. Married men. Everybody, you always pay for it. You just... one way or another. Doesn't necessarily mean you're paying for it in cash. Could be on Venmo. But we all pay for it one way or another. So do the ladies, by the way. It's not a male exclusive pays for it. the ladies pay for it too, because there's a lot of bullshit they got to put up with that could be considered paying for it. That's for damn sure. Also, I feel like red snapper would go better with that joke than lobster, but I mean, I don't know. Anyways, what's up, PP? How's it going? Did the gross sex-related joke summon you somehow? Did you that somehow bring you out of the woodwork? How long did Arena take you with the sigil? I don't know. I haven't done it yet. That'll be the next 3 nights of my life. Where are we at here? I need to make sure and be careful I don't accidentally go past where I'm supposed to be too, because I want to do like just the bare minimum. Just the bare minimum. So we gotta be careful about it. But then, yeah, I'll make a video and I'll let you know. Come on, proc and armor up. Oh no. Pause. God, we're on 2 hours of arena already. And 2.5 hours of the stream. Pour another drink, hang on. Oh, I've been sitting too long. My legs, I can feel it. Oh, I really gotta figure out how to fix the camera so I can stand up at the thingy-majigger, the desk. Like, what's the point of having a stand? I mean, like, I can stand at my desk when I'm not streaming, which is still nice, when I'm working on stuff. But I want to be able to do it for the streams and stuff, too. Although sometimes, as nice as my desk is, and as nice as it is to have this set up and have it feel more professional, sometimes I miss streaming from the couch. The couch streams where I was ripping bong hits and whatnot, those were kind of fun. Oh, I'm capped out on energy real quick. Let me burn some energy doing something. What are we? Sure. Just do this real quick. I literally just hopped on the stream to hear you saying something about crabs. Anna, I'm so sorry. It was Justin's fault. Blame Justin. It is ladies' night. That's what I said here in ladies' night. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you had to hear that. Ridiculous. Like I said, joke doesn't even make sense. That joke is from, like, I don't know, the 70s or something, because I don't know who pays $5 for a prostitute anyways. And in any, God, yeah. And also because everybody shaves their pubic hair, so the crabs is basically almost completely eliminated, except in New Jersey, strangely enough, or maybe not strangely enough if you've ever slept with someone from New Jersey. But yeah, that's actually fun fact. Justin was giving out fun facts earlier, and fun fact, crabs mostly not a problem anymore. So yeah, but I apologize. It was Justin's fault. I sometimes I'm just reading the comments, and I maybe should have pre-screened that one. Duval Mystery, hello. How are you doing? What's going on? I think actually I shouldn't have Bullseye in here. I don't think he actually works for this. Had to have Dazzler. Is she good? Is she attacker or defender? She is definitely an attacker, and yes, she is definitely good. You do want her awakened in order to be able to take some of the fights that she was intended to take, such as like Korg and Atuma and champions who deal damage back. But other than those fights, it's really not necessary. Dazzler is awesome, dude. She can hit super hard. I meant to make a Dazzler kind of showcase video, and I never got around to it. It's probably something I should still do. But yeah, dude, she's really good. Dazzler is one of my favorite champions of the last year-ish or so, for sure. Nope, but without bad jokes, we don't know what good jokes are, to be fair. You kind of have a point. You kind of have a point. I didn't read whatever Pixie deleted, easily mistaken, but I trust her judgment. Whoops. I'm kind of forgot we're not doing arena. Like, oh yeah, this isn't technically arena, is it? Maybe I should pay a slight bit more of attention. Now I'm just thinking the post that the guy posted on Reddit where he's like, does anyone else feel really bad when they get caught by Karnak's L1? And I was like, no, dude. Because nobody gets caught by Karnak's L1. Like, everything is legal in New Jersey. Hamilton musical. I've never seen Hamilton. I'm not big on musicals or theater productions in general. They're not. I mean, like, I usually enjoy it if I go to it. It's just it's not my thing. But I would like to see Hamilton at some point. I definitely would like to see the Book of Mormon too. Had a busy day at my second job as a fitness model. I do the before pictures. Ha, hilarious. Boo, pee-pee, terrible joke, take a lap. You can have a 2 out of 10. I've heard it before, but I don't, you know, it's an okay joke. It's not a good joke, but it's an okay joke. Did you know that for many of those infomercials and so forth, the people that they do get to do those before and after pictures are often just athletes who have gotten injured and so can't exercise as they normally would for a little while, and so they take a picture of them when they've gained a little weight from not exercising like they normally would for like 3 months, and then they just go back to doing whatever their normal routine is, and then they look shredded because they're naturally athletes. So yep, don't ever feel bad about that kind of shit. James sending over another gifted membership. Yo, let's go. Gifting one to J-Dog Gaming. Hell yeah, we saw J-Dog in here the other night. Had been a while. His ass is working a whole bunch. Said 70 or 80 hours a week. Like a crazy mofo getting them dollar bills, y'all. But yeah, welcome back into the Intoxicated Gamers Lounge. J-Dog Gaming. Thanks to Mr. James. Much appreciated, brother. Okay, got auto fight on. James, what'd you say? Oh, the mole god. Look at the mole god go. My god. Tequila will... I know this joke. Tequila will probably not solve your problems, but it's worth a shot. Boo. Oh, shit! I didn't resume the timer. Crap. Okay, I'm at 2:34 in the stream. Where did I stop the timer at? Ah, damn it, man. Crappity crap, crap, crap. How many fights did I do after the timer? Like how many minutes had gone by? Oh wait, I'm not doing arena. Oh my god, I thought I had completely screwed up. I'm like, I forgot. We switched to doing this real quick to burn energy because I was on full energy. Like, what a friggin' dumbass, man. Like, all that goes to show is exactly how easy Thronebreaker Event Quest is now, because I literally thought I was doing Thronebreaker. I literally thought I was doing Arena while I was doing Thronebreaker Event Quest. What a friggin' dumbass. Yeah, Pixie. My god. What? I've had one drink. Arena has turned my brain to mush. Along with these terrible friggin' jokes. Oh my god. My phone's about to die. Catch you later. All right, Justin. Have a good rest of your night, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. What a frickin' moron. All right, let's get these goddamn arenas done, and I'm going to bed. I need some rest. Going out last night to a concert, massage today, doing things. I'm like, it's too much. I'm an old man. I need to go to bed. It's past my bedtime. Like, fuck. What a dumbass, man. Okay, let's resume the timer. God damn, man. Made me go back in the stream to help you out. That's what I was doing. I was looking back in the stream, and I was like, how much time has gone by? Oh my god, I'm not doing Arena. What a frickin' jackass. Give me an armor up. Ha ha ha. Suck it, Havoc. Drunk man talking nonsense. I'm not drunk though. Like shit. 2 hours and only a drink is an off ratio. That's, you know, I'm off tonight. I'm off. Oh man. Thank you for highlighting your message though. Asher, appreciate it. God, what a dummy. Sure, hit me with the full combo. Be even a worse defender destroyer. Old man in his late 50s. I'm not in my late 50s, you ass. Not that there's anything wrong with being in your late 50s. I just don't expect to make it that long. Abdo's a lightweight. Apparently. It's my first time. How big was your drink? Not that big, Anna. I was just spacing out. It was the anxiety catching up to me. The fear of having done all of this work for nothing. You know, throwing off the results. It's like, god damn. Okay, we got to pay attention. No, we don't want this. I did restart the phone, so that's why. Okay, let's go there. It was a normal size drink. I'm only on my second drink. It wasn't that. Me just being a dummy. No, stop it. Stop it. Go to, yes, thank you. It's nice. You can't actually make those mistakes if you're have the sigil too, you know? It's one giant glass of whiskey and it's a dump truck of whiskey. Redeeming another message. I appreciate it. I think that does something. Memory loss happens in 40 plus. It happens well before then, buddy. I'm afraid to tell you. Afraid to tell you. Happens long before that. Oh, God. What a silly goose. Laser was right when he called me a silly goose, I guess. I'm living up to that name. Anyways, okay, we have like 1,000,000 points to get here, 1,000,000 points to get in the other arena, and then a few more 100,000 in the other one. Did anyone blast through 9.2 already? A few people have told us they have already, PP. Zode said he did, Himsun said he did. Seems like they really reduced the difficulty from what the beta was, which sounds good because the beta was obnoxious, frankly. I don't know about you guys, but like I want to have fun when I'm playing video games. Which doesn't actually make a lot of sense why I'm doing Arena, but I want to have fun in general while playing video games. And I don't need content that's all, and again, no shade to MSD or Karate Mike or KT1 or any number of players who play the game and stream on YouTube and whatever and are better than I am. No shade to them, but like I don't need content that's created for them all the time. You know, like I'm perfectly happy having some content which has good rewards and is pretty chill to get through. Like I don't mind that. That's fun. Like, can we please do that? Call good. Okay. Sure. Can you just throw a... Thank you. Pixie did 9.2 already. I call BS. Yeah, I don't think she even plays this game. Any tips or takeaways? Well, Simula put out a video about how to fight Lotan, and I would definitely watch that. I know the Cassie fight's a little bit annoying. Somebody said they did it with Sinister. I know Darkness did it with Patriot, and it was like super duper safe, but also took him like 7 minutes. So I don't think I'll be doing that. I don't know if there's anything like I don't really know if it's difficulty enough to like worry about it really. I don't like the end game content, farm, stock up, revive, potion boost, plan, schedule a time, go through the pain. I mean, I like that sometimes. That's fine sometimes. I don't, you know, because what else do you do with the revives? They stack up, right? And you can farm them, and I like that for some content a couple times a year. I don't need that every single friggin' time for getting any kind of good rewards, right? There's inflation in the game the same way there is in real life. And so because of the inflation, you should be able to get some really good rewards. Do you really gotta throw it right away, Jen? You get good rewards. You shouldn't have to always be doing like the most difficult content to get the best rewards. Some of those really best rewards you should just be getting because that's what goes along with the level that everyone's at the game, because, you know, inflation. So 9.2 is easy AF, super long and tedious fights, but the nodes were completely manageable. I just finished exploring 9.2.1 through 4 and I haven't used an item yet. That might be a bit too easy then. I don't know. It's always a balance. Then again, you got that ridiculously crazy OP ascended 6-star Jubilee, so that's probably carrying you the whole way, right? Scared of Lotan due to the lag she'll cause me? On your phone, you mean? Yeah. My phone is still pretty warm here. I wonder why that is, that like certain updates seem to be more resource intensive for your phone than others. Or every once in a while when like some kind of shit gets accidentally turned on like you don't want it to, you're like, oh sweet, all of a sudden Game Center is on and I canceled that or turned that off like a long ass time ago. We were talking, my friends and I were talking about the Windows 11 update and that kind of stuff, where something updated on my computer where now all of my notifications that I've turned off somehow turned back on, and then in things like Line where they're specifically already turned off, they still sometimes make a sound, and I'm like, dude, what part of turn off all frigging notifications do you not understand? It's like when I deleted Facebook, but I hadn't deleted my account, but I just like I deleted Facebook off my phone and I hadn't deleted my account yet, and then Facebook started sending me text messages being like, hey, you should come back. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Like, take no for an answer, bro. Get the shit out of here. Start sending me fucking text messages. Like, fine, I'll delete the actual account. Fuck off. My god. Beta had a nightmare Shuri for 9.2.2 and a horrendous 9.2.5. I saved those streams, and I'll just in case I was going to look at them again. I mean, which is not necessary because obviously they're online, but I was thinking about like making any kind of guide or anything about changes, and I just have them saved on my computer. but I don't remember them. They were so long ago. I just remember vaguely there being some very obnoxious parts to them, and just like, or like a lane where it's like, oh, okay, I get what you're supposed to do. I get the champions you're supposed to do, or you're supposed to use, but I just still don't like it. This isn't fun. Kabam, for as many faults as they have, I will say generally that overall they're fairly good about listening to feedback. That does not mean they always listen, and there's choices that they choose to make for the company for monetary reasons, for whatever, that might not be popular with the player base, and that's understandable to me. But as far as like the majority of feedback, they do, I feel like, tend to listen fairly well and make good changes. Even if I would like it if you didn't have to force them to do that sometimes, you know? Jen, like, come on, attack me, dude. Like, what was that? You can just Kate it. Save settings get overwritten by default settings, dude. It so irritating. Jubilee definitely carried at least half the pass. You're a nutcase. Okay, we're being careful. We're getting close to being at the end of this arena. Gotta pay attention. Most annoying fight for me so far was the damn Spooderman that was massively increased evade chance. Was he a boss or just on the path? I saw Lefty fighting one that with Venom, and he wasn't shutting off the evade. Is that the one you're talking about? Or is there another one? What am I doing? I'm gonna waste time with this. Unblock one, also you have to knock him down, you get massive stacks of concussion. Yeah, maybe that was the one I'm thinking of. But my rank 3 also put him down, and I finally got the first cold snap to stick. Nice. I think that might have been the one then. Is he a boss, or is that just on the path? I feel like without the sigil too, just basic things here feel like they take longer sometimes. Just clicking on going to the next screen. Maybe it's because I got so used to having the sigil, but there's certain parts of it where I'm like, dude, just accept my button input. I hit continue. Why did it not continue? I literally hit continue and it hasn't continued. So then nothing happens and I have to look back down at my screen and be like, oh wait, did I not hit it? Well, I guess it just didn't accept the input. And, you know, I've been playing for a while, and there's thumb grease. I put lotion on, so there's lotion that's probably on the screen and stuff. But that's kind of an accurate thing for how you would accurately be playing the game, which is part of why I want that for the information of making a video here. Yeah, looks like we're about right. 24 rounds, 25 rounds here. Oh, we're out of rank 3s. I need to rank 3 another champion to make those teams even. Although I guess I'll be ranked 4ing a champion too. So no, that'd still be the same amount of teams though, if I'm counting 4s and 3s together. Whoops. Could have not done that matchup. Spider-Man was easy with the Koye. Okay. Good to know. I don't know if I have a 6-star Koye. I don't remember. I probably don't. I didn't buy any packages and I wouldn't have gotten her from Arena, so probably don't have her yet. Three more pass until 100%. Act 9.2. Nice. He's a boss? Okay. OMG, he keeps talking. Well, what do you expect, Pixie? You see anyone else around here who's gonna be talking to you? On PC, the picture is so clean and clear. Do you mean like you switch to watching on PC from watching on your phone? The picture's crisper on PC. It is better on Twitch for a lot of people too, is my understanding. I've not actually gone back and watched one of my streams on Twitch, so I'm not sure. I do if I watch like Lefty streaming on YouTube or on Twitch, it does seem to be better quality on Twitch. Definitely. It was a wild third matchup. It's arena, right? If you mean mine. Ain't nobody dope as me. I dress so. Okay, let's pause this. Okay, we're good. We got through it. 24. That's why I think that's the best arena, because you get 135 units for 24 matches. I think that's the least that you have to do. Whereas like this one, yeah. It's the same amount of units for this one, but it takes way more, right? They're both 135, right? Am I not misremembering that? But okay, we'll resume. Resume. So fresh and so clean. Any 7 stars you don't have from the basic. Moon Dragon, I do not have. I don't know about any more than that. I have 14 7-star crystals at the moment. I kind of thought of just doing a crystal video, because I haven't done a crystal opening video forever, and those get, you know, good views. So I was thinking of just doing like opening one separately and then doing like 13 and being like, is 13 my lucky number, and seeing what I get. But I was also kind of thinking of saving 20 or more, so I'm not sure what I want to do there. Still gonna be saving the Titans for until June, which, what are we, like down to 60 days away now? Oh, I forgot she had the passive stun. I haven't been buying like 7-star shards from the Battleground store or anything either, so I could have a few more. Wait, what the hell? Your G99 was throwing up tons of yellow numbers. How did she even do that? G1829 was? Did I drop the special on like her 20th hit? She's guaranteed to crit on like the 20th hit or something, but I don't know. Have Zoe open one? I don't think she has the dexterity for that. She's also peacefully sleeping, so. You know what they say, Pixie? Let sleeping dogs lie. Obviously. Oh my god. I'm excited. We're getting close to being done with this. Yo, what's up, Abdo? Yo, what's up, Azar? How are you doing? Good evening to you. Oh, but I said her name, Pixie, so I did slightly wake her. I can hear her stretching as she's lying down and her claws on the floor making noise. Hey, bro. Hey, you want to throw a special? No? Thank you. Oh, yep. See, she got to drink water. You disturbed the dog, Pixie. I hope you're proud of yourself. When do you start 9.2? Probably Friday. I don't know. Because I'm going to do more Arena tomorrow, unfortunately. And then I also want to do Star Wars. So if I think I'll do 2 streams probably tomorrow. I'll get started on Arenas. And then do Star Wars like later in the evening, probably. I could reverse the order of that, I guess, but it probably doesn't matter that much. So probably I got to do Arena streams for the next 3 days, which sucks. But I'll probably get to 9.2 Friday or Saturday. and do, I'll probably do like 9.2.1 and 9.2.2 in one stream. And then similarly 9.2.3 and 9.2.4 in one. So yeah, we'll see. I'm not in a hurry. I got on, so I had to give my dad a ride to the dentist and stuff, and then as I came back and looked to see who was streaming, there were like 10 different people I was subscribed to who were all streaming 9.2 at the same time, and those people are all splitting all of those viewers between them, and I'm just like, nah, I ain't doing that shit. I'll wait till the weekend when nobody else is streaming it, and we'll call it good. Or fewer people are streaming anyways. I don't like to compete with the big boys, Legacy and Karate Mike, KT, you know, whomever, for all the views. I'm like, I don't want to do that. So I'll wait. OMG, dude, Pear. I forget how I'm pronouncing that. Is Guillotine 2099 good? She's good for some things. She's not like an everyday use kind of champion, but she's good for long form content. She does have double immunity. She does have some regen. She doesn't crit mostly unless you want her to. So she's good for some things. She's more of a specialist kind of a fight champion rather than just like a good clearing all kinds of content kind of champion, I would say. And you gotta be able to keep the combo. But that's one thing I usually don't have a problem with. Like, I always kind of enjoyed playing Star-Lord. Abdo, how to play Scream? What's her rotation? I don't know, Asher. She's one I don't have and I've never tested, so I do not know. I do need to test her out too, because so the way it works on the content creator program beta server is you can ask for your account to be updated. So like, say you haven't had it updated in a while, and you can ask for a re-import, basically, where they bring over your current account into the beta. Because, you know, as you go along, you pull new champions, you rank up new champions and whatnot. And so they'll pull those into your beta account. So like, say I don't have Scream on my main account, but on the beta account, I already asked Mike to give her to me so that I could test her out, and I just haven't done the testing. But so I don't want him to update with what my current account is, because then she'll go away again. And then I would have to ask him to both update my account and be like, oh yeah, and can you give me Scream? Which he would totally do, because Mike's cool. And it's not really that big of an issue, but I'm also just like, yeah, it's just my laziness that I haven't done it yet, so I don't want to ask someone else to do work for me that should be my responsibility. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. So I haven't tested her yet. I've just pulled her, seen her nuke many champions. Yeah, she's a very good attacker. I took Spiral over her in a Titan Nexus back during the banquet times, and I kind of wish I would have done it the other way, but I already knew that I was going to be ranking up Medusa. Wait, where are we at? Shit. Did I get there? No, okay. We stand one more round here, probably, or two. But yeah, I know she's like a very good champion. I just haven't tested her out yet, so. Yes, I am very proud of waking her up. That's mean, Pixie. She was resting peacefully. You pretend to be her loving owner, but no. G99 is cheeks until you get to about 150 combo. She's not like cheeks. She's just, like I said, situationally she's useful, but not a everyday clearing kind of champion. When the opponent dies, mechanics like Gilly's inability to crit stop working. Oh yeah, it could have been like assassin range kind of stuff. Or just straight up dying, yeah. Abdo, I'm sure you're the biggest boy out of those guys. I don't think so. Karate Mike, no offense, is almost a midget. Oh. Boo! SYC, take a lap. Boo! I don't know. I don't know how tall KT is. Lags is definitely taller than me. I'm fatter than Lags by far, but Lags is definitely taller than me. Mike is pretty short though. Yeah, that's true. I like that in the when they do the streams, the live streams, that they work it out so that Mike and Dave look like they're almost the same height, and they're nowhere near the same height. Like, Dave is much taller. Oh god, don't kill me, Hulk, please. Thank you. But they're both very nice guys, and you know what? Their height should have nothing to do with that. So, how many rank 3s can you rank up in the beta? Oh, basically everybody. Okay, there we got that. So we're gonna go pause. So we got only a few more to do. 101, man. Dude, see, because between these two, that's 62 rounds of arena. 62 rounds of arena only using 7-star champions. That's not like terrible for 270 units. You know, that's not like absolutely terrible. It still is a lot of arena to do. But you do get the battle chips, and that's going to lead to some more units too, right? But dude, this over here, oh my god, this feels crap by comparison. We only have to do 100 or 300 more K though, so let's go. You said her name, not me, because you typed it and I read your message. I blame you. All right, let's go. Blame you. How many rank 3s can you rank up in the beta just to test a rank 3 Zola by ranking many rank 3 champ counters? I can pretty much could rank everybody. The issue being on the beta, once I have him re-import my account, any rank ups I've done on the beta that I don't have on my main account will go away. So I'd have to re-rank up everybody if I wanted to test anything. It'd just be a huge pain in the ass. KT is 6'5". Yeah, see, I'm not the biggest one there. Boo. I didn't say taller. Doesn't matter. Well, you know what though, SYC? You do make a good point, because I am, yeah, you make a good point, because I am the biggest in history, so there is that. Is that Max Noah? Max Noah is a name I recognize from fighting in arena all the time. All the time. Biggest in history. See, it says right there. It says right there. Biggest in history. True story. True story. My one achievement in the game. I'm the only person who has that title. And you know what? Yeah, I still feel special. F you if you don't believe me. Or if you don't like it. Or if you don't, whatever. I don't care at this point. F it, I'm getting done with this arena. Less if you use your pre-fights, and there are so many... Damn, when I took that drink and raised my arm like that, my collarbone popped slightly. Oh god, we gotta get done with this. We gotta get done with this. What up, YouTube user? How do you do? I'm not your sweetie pumpkin. How are you doing? Less if you use your pre-fights, and there are so many nodes and fights and just straight up champs abilities that don't let you heavy freely, plus half special attacks are more than 6 hits anyway. Are you still talking about relating to what's her face? Hey Minkle, how do you do? Yeah, the 4-star arena is ridiculous. Dude, it just feels like it takes for fucking ever. I'm curious to see what the combined time is total. I think it's like around 6 hours probably. Which if you do twice during the week, 12 hours of your week? Oh my god. Lengthwise or widthwise? Width. What? Yeah. Abdu thinks he's sure. Popping his collar like that. Collarbone. Boo. Boo. I'm so caught up though. It's a true story. I am caught up. YouTube user on Twitch? This is deeply wrong. I know, but his name is YouTube user 1 on Twitch, which I appreciate, James, because most people who are on both Twitch and on YouTube have different names, and it's very confusing for a streamer. So I appreciate that he keeps his name the same, at least, amongst the two platforms. So it's kind of him to do. Jamesy Wamesy. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah, I need to stop looking down at a screen. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there. Sure, wash your mouth out. That's how you say his name. Sure. Did I thought a pretty good job at the Super Bowl halftime show too. I approved of the Sure Super Bowl halftime show. I don't know about you guys, but I dug it. I dug it. LC is an odd fellow? LC? Who's LC? You talking about YouTube user and being Lawrence? What? We're so close. We're so close. And then we get to do the absolute best part of this, which is collecting all of the units all at once. That is fun. Obviously, you can collect everything as you go, but it's more fun to just be like, yeah. YouTube user is Lawrence's last name, something with a C. So yeah, that's why. Ah, okay. I assumed, but you know what happens when you assume. Although I did always like the, has anyone ever seen the movie with Nick Fury and Gina Davis? The Long Kiss Goodnight. And Gina Davis is like a house mom who was actually like an assassin or something, but she's forgotten it because of amnesia, because like she tried to... She went on a mission to kill somebody and she got shot or something caused her to have amnesia. And when she woke up, she kind of just started a life and became like a housewife. And as a mom of kid, you know, has a couple kids and stuff. Way more kids than James has because he has 0 kids. And then for some reason, Samuel L. Jackson comes to find her. And instead of saying, you know what happens when you assume you make an ass out of you and me, he says, you know what happens when you make an assumption, you make an ass out of you and umption. I always kind of liked that variation on it. I thought it was good. When you assume you've actually taken a dude home, no. I mean, I've brought dudes back to my place before, that's for sure, but not in the context that you're implying. Did have a buddy, though, who did do that one time and was very not happy to find out about that. And was like, yeah, that's not cool. You should probably tell somebody about that if you're going to be doing that. But, I mean, he was, you know, cool about it, but, like, freaked out, obviously. Hey, yo, Abdo, what's up, Guardian? How do you do? Just finished exploring 9.2. Dude, you got it all done today, too, huh? Okay. Very happy with what I got. New 7-star Juggernaut. Hell yeah, first time Juggernaut. Let's go. Whoa. We do not need... Whoa, stop parrying me and doing the things and stuff, Fox. New 7-star Symbiote Supreme. All right. New 7-star Rintra. All right. God, you're just on a mystic tear there, huh? New rank 3 Photon and a new rank 4 in America Chavez. She's my first rank 3 7-star. Let's go, Guardian. Sounds like you had a good day. Let's go. Sounds good. Sounds good. I ain't never heard no Atten. I liked Skeleton Crew. I thought it was really good. I really enjoyed that show overall. Thought it was well done. Oh god. The kids, the whole thing. Oh, this isn't gonna kill and I'm gonna die to recoils. Damn it. Yeah, I enjoyed that show though. I thought it was really good. I have 2 children. You do not. You're a liar. Long Kiss Goodnight is the movie. Right, that's what I said, wasn't it? Are you behind slightly? Hit live. Yeah, I said Long Kiss Goodnight. That was a kind of fun 90s movie. Nothing special, but like, you know, fun enough. It is Samuel L. Jackson, right? Not... there's like, in the back of my mind, I'm fearing it was Lawrence Fishburne. I'm going to be like labeled a racist for... Well, you know. I always loved the line too where like she's waking up to who she was, and no, it's Samuel L. Jackson, and he's saying something about like how she's talking, and I haven't seen this movie for probably 2 decades, right? But he's saying something about how she's talking, like, oh, like a school marm, and you know, blah blah blah, and the cookies and bake sale and blah blah. And next thing you know, now you run into a bar and 10 minutes later, sailors come running out or whatever. Like, there's some good lines in there. Yeah. Yes, I was slightly behind. It was Nick Fury. You were behind. Okay, hilarious. That's great. Your BG done Nightmare Raids 100% or waiting for a second set of revives? I don't think we're 100% yet. I could probably get the next boss done with AQ revives, except for that I have recoils on for doing this arena, so I need to turn them off, but I don't, because I brought pergs, but I can just wait a few days too. It doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. Okay, one more round and we're done. My god. Oh god. One more. Speaking of Nicholas J. Fury, we're throwing him in, even though it gives me 2 champions of the same class, which you generally speaking do not want to do, but we're doing it since we were talking about him. Come on, Nick. Let's get the job done. Yeah, it's always a fun movie to rewatch. I haven't seen it in forever, but like, I thought it was a pretty fun movie. I'm pretty sure I watched it with my mom too. My mom liked it. There's a lot of movies like that that have some kind of like sentimental value too, you know. I was thinking of my mom a bit today. My dad brought her up. So my dad went to the grocery store because he had to get a prescription for antibiotics for getting his tooth removed. And he texted me and was like, I could use a pickup from the grocery store in like 30 minutes, but no big deal if you can't. And Zoe and I were already out walking, going to the pet store. So I just said, hey, no, but I'll meet you at the grocery store. So we walked over to the grocery store and I just carried the heavier bag for him and whatnot. And as we were walking home, he mentioned my mom and started saying something about in relation to having someone who's there for you, for looking out for things like when you got to go to the dentist or that kind of stuff. And he worries about me not having someone as I get older, you know, which is fair. I understand that. I'm not too worried about it personally, but that's fair. All right, we're done. But separately from that, I had already been thinking about my mom with something earlier in the day that just reminded me of her, and you know, I miss her a lot still. I will say. All right, so we're done. We've gotten all the milestones, not a single round of arena more. I might have died 3 or 4 times throughout the course of, what are we at? So that's 138, 146, 150, 170 rounds of arena. We're at 170 rounds of arena. I did build the streak starting with rank 1 7-star champions for those 2 arenas. And then at about round 8 or round 9, I switched to my highest ranked champions for these these two arenas. I literally just used my rank 5 4-star champions for this arena. I might have accidentally started using my rank 4 4-star champions at one point. But yes, we're done 170 rounds arena. I paused that timer. I'll set that up. I'll add it together with the other two arenas, and we'll see what the total time is for having no sigil. Now we get to collect all these rewards. We're at 49,239. Let's go. Get all these units. Yay. I don't know. It's not necessary to do it this way, but it is fun to just get them all at once like this. Whoop. Let's... it'll just start resetting if I don't do that, so might as well just grab these. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Different from sure. I'm gonna go watch Seinfeld. Serenity now. All right, later, Pix. Oh crap! I don't think I've done Chielf. These are all no, not now. These are all different, right? I don't think any of these are the ones I've done. I do wish they showed you. They should put an X over these. No, but like for when you've done it, they should put an X over it. Okay, so we're nearly up to 50k units. Let's fricking go. I'm taking all this for future apocalypses and cyclopses and stuff. They're all mutant. And yeah. Okay, we're done with those arenas with no sigil. I'm gonna go lie down and do something not MCOC. That's for damn sure. So, thank you guys very much for hanging out this evening or day, depending where you're at in the world. Shout out to James for being our big shot of the evening. Thank you very much, James, for the generosity. Even if you only did have the one good joke, but that one joke was pretty good. I will say that one joke was pretty good. So, yeah. Thank you to everyone else who said ever support. Thank you to everyone who's just hanging out. You guys have a good night or day wherever you're at in the world. I will be back tomorrow. We will be. I probably will be double streaming tomorrow. I'll probably start out doing arena again in the afternoon sometime, and then I'll probably come back late in the evening, like 9 p.m. my time. So, you know, a couple hours before what it is now, to finish off Korriban and Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. And then we'll probably get to 9.2 the next day or two, Friday or Saturday. So that's like the plan for the weekend. Yeah, I gotta take my dad to appointments tomorrow. Friday, the maintenance guys have to come by. I gotta go to Costco at some point. I don't think there's anything I have to do like on Saturday or Sunday too much. So yeah, should be between 3 to 6 streams over the next couple of days. So I will see you guys soon. Have a good rest of your night. Good rest of your day. Peace. Cheers. Things and stuff. Stuff and things. Hey, Sonia. Bye, Sonia.